And welcome to Byfield, Massachusetts. We're here for the Triton Vikings hosting the Swampscott Big Blue. I'm Patrick Heffernan.
And I'm Colton Brown.
And we are back to football. Welcome back. 2018, kick off the season. We got Triton at 0-1, Swampscott at 1-0, and Triton looking for their first touchdown, first offensive score, and to get the season really going. Right, Colton?
Oh, yeah.
How's the team feeling right now? You know these kids, right?
Yeah, they were all hyped up and ready to go during school today. A lot of them in their jerseys. Some of them weren't, but
it's tough.
It is. But, yeah, they were all hyped up, ready to go.
Excellent. Well, they had a tough outing last week, 55-0 at Marblehead, but that's a big team, big school.
Yeah.
It's a tough way to start the season, but then again, you know, you're only going up from there, and these kids needed a good reality check.
Oh,
what
yeah.
kind of program this is. So we got a new head coach.
Yep.
Ryan McCarthy.
He was assistant last year, I believe.
He was, and he's the head coach for has been the head coach for the baseball team for a little while. So he's definitely knows a lot of these kids.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, which is good. I think that's the kind of continuity you need in the coaching, and so he knows them in other sports, and that's always a plus.
Yep.
And he's coming in. He knows the system. He was an assistant for a few years.
Yep.
Under the previous coach, so he knows what's going on here. And then and he knows this team. You know, they played Swampscott over the years. They beat him a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Lost to him last year. But who knows what's going to happen tonight? We'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully we get the first touchdown and go from there all the way up.
And just make it happen, yeah. So excellent. So it looks like, if I got it right, I think Triton's got the ball to start.
Yeah.
The fog has rolled in. We're going to struggle to see this game.
Oh, yes.
I'm not sure what it's going to look like on TV, but I guarantee you here live, it's a little bit weird. It was a gorgeous, beautiful day, and now it looks like we live in San Francisco.
Seattle, maybe.
Or Seattle, right.
With the rain.
Well, good. Well, Colton, welcome. I'm glad you're here, man. This is very cool.
Thank you.
So you're a junior, right?
I am.
And you played your freshman year with these kids, right?
Yeah, most of them. Seniors, they were on JV, so I knew a lot of them from other sports that I played too. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. And what position did you play when you were playing?
I was pretty much all over the line, all over the offensive line. I played defensive end, and I was place kicker.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Were you any good?
I was. I could kick from the 15. That's about far enough.
That's what you need. That's the extra points. So that's
good.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I did.
Good. So trying to get the ball to start with no Dylan Shute, as we know. He's out, I believe, for the season. Is that right?
Yeah, season, if not longer, with the torn ACL, unfortunately.
That's too bad. He missed a little bit of last year, and he missed the beginning of the I think he might have missed one game last year, but he missed the beginning of the basketball season as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can come back. He's a great athlete.
He is.
No question. So
no question about it. He was one of the best receivers we had on the team last year.
And he was an excellent offensive player in basketball and a defensive he was a defensive pin in the neck for the other teams. And his father's a great coach.
Yeah.
I can see him out there right now talking to number 74, whoever that is, talking to Adam Rothberg, letting him know what to do when he gets out there. So a lot of respect for his father, and it's too bad that Dylan can't play, but here we go. Swampscott with the kick, a low kind of bouncer. It's going to be scooped up right around the 20. Going to try and cut outside, doesn't make it down.
24.
So Seth DeLong taken down at about the 20-yard line.
Rough. Good start. Good field position, though.
Yeah.
Can make stuff happen from there.
So we got Kyle O'Doy, his first start, I believe, at quarterback.
Yeah.
He came in for one play last year when Tommy Lapham was
down,
stunned and down. And he came in and he took a snap and he turned the wrong way. The running back was on the other side of him. And I asked the coach after the game if that was his mistake or if that was the coach's mistake, if they called the wrong play or whatever. And he said that O'Doy owned up to it right away. But
first snap jitters.
Yeah, exactly. So here's his second snap as a high school quarterback, and we'll see what happens. in the traditional offensive Viking set with the shotgun. He's going to step back and
Pass.
throw. Tipped and intercepted. Number 16, Swampscott. And he's going to run it all the way in.
Not a good start. Kind of got bobbled, got tipped up to the other by a Swampscott defensive lineman. It looked like.
Pass picked off by
That's tough. That's a good safe call on the first play of the game. You know, you want to just do a quick slant, but unfortunately it was tipped, and unfortunately it was taken to the house for a pick six.
Yeah.
That's not what they drew up for the home opener. And on Kyle O'Doy's second snap, getting a pick six is not going to feel good.
Yep.
So Swampscott now setting up. Who was that ran it in? 16 on Swampscott?
16.
So Graham Inzana. One thing you'll find, Colton, when you do these games, names are harder than you think they are.
Yeah.
So it's up and looks like it's good. It sure is. 7-0 Swampscott, just like that. 16 seconds into the game, or a minute and 16.
Is good.
Yeah, the names sometimes get hard, which is why you're here, because you know these kids.
Yep.
So when I mess up a Triton kid's name, you can step right in.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so here we go again. We're going to get another kickoff, another chance for Triton to show something on the return.
Yeah, hopefully it's better than what we just did. Hopefully.
All right, so we got, who's that? Tamino, one of the captains, is back to receive, along with Seth DeLong, number 24. Tamino must play. Does he play baseball? What's he playing in the spring?
I believe he plays baseball in the spring. I'm not completely positive. I know he does do basketball.
He's a great basketball player
in the winter, but I think he does play baseball with Coach McCarthy.
Yeah. No, he's an excellent basketball player. He's one of those glue guys that, just sort of put him out there on the court and good things happen.
Oh, yeah.
And he's been a good football player for a couple of years now. I know he was one of Tommy Lapham's favorite targets last year, so need to get him involved, get him going. I don't know who that pass was to.
I think it was number 2, Ethan Tremblay, I believe.
We'll go back and watch the tape and we'll see.
Yeah.
Although maybe not this tape because it's so foggy I don't ever see anything.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. All right, so here we go again. Swampscott, a very deep kick. It's going to be Tamino this time, fielding it at about the 10. He's going to get about 10 yards, quick little move, squeezes out, and finally gets taken down right around the 25.
Yeah, that's a good return right there. Breaks the tackle, gets up to the 25-yard line.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Better field position.
Yeah.
Well, they got to do more with it, though, than they did last time.
Start with the ball on the 25.
We got a good crowd tonight. It's weird under the headset. You can't see and hear the crowd as much as normal, but it's pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
Decent size showing from Swampscott, but a lot of Triton fans out tonight for the home
opener. Oh yeah,
opener.
Student section's full. Student section's packed. First home opener of the season. Everybody's gonna be here probably.
All right, give him something to cheer about, Triton. O'Doy in the shotgun set again. Triton has only run out of the shotgun for as long as I've watched this team play football.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time now.
Yep.
So here's the snap, a little bit low. He's going to keep it this time. Going to go right up the middle, not get much.
If not lose yards. Looks like he might have lost a yard or two.
So I will say, a
keeps it for a loss.
couple of years ago, I had the pleasure of being the guy with the down marker there on the other sideline.
Yeah, I've done that once or
There's
twice.
no better view of the football game than being the guy with that down marker.
No, but it's a
this
lot
guy
of running around.
He hasn't switched it to the 2 yet, so he's a little slow, but that's all right. We're not going to rely on him. Already we know not to rely on the guy with the down marker yet.
Oh, yeah.
O'Doy in the shotgun again. Calls for the ball. Better snap this time. Drops back and rolls right. Looking and going to keep it. No, little dump off.
Oh.
Found somebody on the wing who's going and going. He breaks a couple tackles.
Taken down around the 40.
Could have been Tamino, and I think it was.
Yeah.
Great little play. O'Doy looked like he was going to run, and then he made a little dump pass to Tamino.
Actually, I think it was Anthony Particelli. I think it was number 17, Anthony Particelli, on that play. Little dump pass to him.
Good little first down. Let's get this going.
Good ball movement right there.
Nice little hurry-up offense by Triton. O'Doy in the shotgun again. He's got 4 receivers set, 1 in the backfield with him. Here's the play. It's another pass, another quick out. Taken down after about a 5-yard gain. Can't see who it was.
Number 3, Franklin Cohen.
Cohen. They're moving the ball.
Yeah.
The ball about 6 yards on that game. Good little
Odoy's
move.
pass complete
And
to
again,
Owen.
we're going with the no huddle. I like this. And they're keeping the four wide receivers in the field.
Gain of 8.
I do miss Gunnar Gustafson. He was always easy to pick out on the ball field.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? I don't know if you know that kid, but he was he had a distinct look about him. So it was easy to know when Gunnar was one of the wide receivers.
Oh, yeah.
Now it looks like we have 3 on the left. It's not quite trips, but it's something like that. Odoy with 1 in the backfield with him. Takes a snap, looks to throw again. Rushes on. He's got to get away from that. And he gets away from 1, but not 2 and 3 and 4.
Ooh, taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Holds on to the ball. Loss of about 8 or 9 on that. It's going to set him up with a 3rd and really long.
Oh, yes.
Odoy looks pretty good. I mean, that rush came right in on him. There's nothing he could do about it. Otherwise, he looks pretty good for a kid that threw a pick on his first play.
Yeah.
His first pass.
Well, when you can read the defense like Odoy can, comes in handy.
Yeah. And I would argue that comes from playing multiple sports, you know?
Yeah.
The kid's a phenomenal basketball player.
Yep. Playing multiple sports, playing in Pop Warner.
So here we go. 2 receivers on each side. Odoy drops back. Much better protection all the way down.
Oh.
Almost picked off again.
A little over number.
That time it was like I was going to say 16. There's no 16 on the
No,
roster, so
he was looking for Tamino. Little threw it right over his head.
Tamino was incomplete.
that's too bad. We're going to be a 4th down now. Now
4th down for the Vikings.
they do have a punter, or is it just Odoy?
I believe they do have a punter. Not positive though.
Yeah, he's just no, that's Ethan Tremblay blocking. They actually haven't run the ball yet, other than Odoy and that one keeper.
52.
And there's a decent punt. It's going to bounce, and Swampscott's going to field it. He's going to run out to the left. Not going to break it. Doesn't break any tackles, but he gets a little bit of yardage on that. Bring it all the way out to about the 25, I think, for their first possession.
On the return for Swampscott.
I don't know who that punter was. It 56, 52. Looks like whoever 52 is was the punter.
Which is not on our roster.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So this is where it gets tricky for us calling this game. Hey, the band section looks good tonight, though. Get them going. Get them fired up. Get the student section fired up. Excellent. But the view of the game gets a little tougher here when you can't quite see the offensive back set and when you don't know the players on the other team. But we'll see what we can do here.
Yep.
Swampscott also in the shotgun. And this time I believe they have their junior quarterback, and he's going to throw it into the flat. It's a great catch and a couple of great blocks. 1 missed tackle.
He's taken down right about the 40 to 41.
Take him down. Good play there by Porticelli. Make the tackle, but that was a great play on that little quick out screen. Swampscott moving the ball right away.
Oh yeah, trying to get that second score.
Another 1st down for Swampscott.
Big kids on Swampscott, big kids.
Yes,
Ball
that
on the
offensive line
42.
is huge.
Oh yeah.
So
Got some big wide receivers out there.
So their quarterback is the kid that actually made the interception for the touchdown. They're going to give it right up the middle, decent run, and that kid's going to run over a couple kids before he finally gets taken down.
1st down right around the 45.
Their running back is a big fella.
He is. That's what you need at running back. Power back. Just get him right in.
So that was Dylan January Captain, who's a junior, listed at 5'11" and 215 pounds. At 5'11".
On the Vikings, 45.
He looked a lot bigger than 5'11".
Oh yeah, I'm 5'11", and he looked taller than me.
Big kid.
And that was Dylan January. He's one of the captains.
Yeah.
On
All right.
Swampscott.
So the quarterback's back. Another no. He's going to quarterback keeper. Almost breaks one
one.
tackle. Gains at least 10 yards and more. Need a tackle right here. There we go. Brought down by Joe DeMonico. Good tackle in the open field to keep that one from going any further.
Oh yeah. And Joe's a kicker. He's a place kicker, and he's making tackles like that on defense.
Good step. That's a team of Triton size is going to have everybody play both ways all the time.
Oh yeah.
That's what it's going to take.
Especially against a team this big. You gotta make sure you get a good tackle in.
So who are the linebackers for Triton? It's hard to see right now. We'll have to get to that later in the game and get a better view of them. There's a couple plays now have just sort of gone, oh, there's a pitch out to the left. Good tackles.
Nice spin.
Good work right there. Excellent play by Jack Crocker to stop that up and get his teammate in position to make a tackle. Nice job. It's going to be second down and long.
Second and long. All right.
So Swampscott's done a little bit of everything.
Oh, yeah.
Screen into the flat, the quarterback keeper, quick pitch,
Kind of
run
got to
right
keep
up the middle.
They're trying to keep the defense guessing on what their next play is going to be. Keep them on their toes.
They're keeping us guessing, too.
Oh, yes.
3 receivers right, 1 back in the backfield with them, and there's our first flag of the game. Looks like it might be a false start. Triton seems to indicate it's on Swampscott. Yep, false start on the offense.
Yep.
Flag on the play.
So that's going to move Swampscott back quite a few. Make it an
Illegal procedure against Swampscott.
Illegal procedure, false start, same, right?
yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Second and 14 on the Viking
We said this last year. We'll say it again. We need a little handbook of all the referee
Oh, yes.
signals. Not that I don't watch way more football than I should. All right, Swampscott, same set. 3 on the right. Quarterback's going to hand it off right up the middle. It's not going to get anywhere. Great tackle right there. Number 4, I believe, on Triton. Charles Takazian.
Charles Takesian, yep.
Yep, Takazian. Wrap the kid up. Nice job.
Good tackle.
All right, 3rd and long. Now, a stop here is a big deal because I don't know what kind of kicker they got, but there's not a lot of high school kickers that put in 40-yard field goals.
Yeah, so hopefully we can hold them here. Hold them, if anything, hold them to a field goal.
There's a big down right here.
Oh, yeah.
Triton student section needs to get up and get cheering.
Yeah.
This is a big 3rd down right here. First quarter, make something happen. Drops back, looks deep, and
Incomplete.
nicely broken up. Tamino breaking that play up. Nice job. Pass was a little bit behind him, a little bit short, but good for Tamino stepping up and making the play there.
Got his hand right in there, making sure he can't catch it.
Good stuff. So what are they? They're gonna go for it. That's what you got to do at this field position when you don't have a kicker.
Yeah.
So the last play was a big play. This one's even bigger.
Oh, yes.
Keeping them converting right here. Give them decent field position for Triton if they can get a stop.
Yeah.
Drops back, looks back to pass again. Looking to his right, gonna throw a little bit
Oh,
short and in the
right
dirt.
over. Went right through his hands on that play.
22 had a chance to make a play there.
And 23, Andrew Augustin.
Turns it over on down.
All right, Colton, your eyes are a lot better than mine. I'm gonna get a pair of your glasses so I can see what's going on.
You know, I'm surprised I can see this much. So much fog. Can barely see Swampscott's sideline.
It's crazy. All right. 1st and 10 for the Triton Vikings. Here we go. Plenty of time in this game. It's 4:40. It feels like it's gone by fast, but that's only because that first possession,
Yeah.
the first touchdown happened so quick.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully O'Doy can make something happen this set of downs and get us the touchdown, tie it up.
Yeah, they did well. They moved the ball over midfield. They got down to around the 40, even 35
Yeah.
before they got stopped up. So hopefully no mistakes and they can make something happen. Two running backs back there with O'Doy.
Yep.
2 receivers to his left. He's going to hand it up the middle.
No.
Nope, he's going to keep it. No
Keeps it.
pitch. Decent run. Picked up a couple. So they look good. They look good.
Yeah.
For a team that lost 55-0 last week, they actually look pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
They certainly look outsized and outmanned, but so far it's been, I mean, it was a good defensive stop.
Yeah.
Now they get a chance to really move the ball. 2nd and 8.
And they got a sophomore in the backfield, too, along with junior Ethan Tremblay. They got Josiah.
Oh, nice.
So
That's a young team.
it is.
It's a young team with a hurt senior captain.
Yeah.
Low snap, and he has to scoop it up, and he's gonna get swallowed up.
Yep.
So that's the 2nd snap of the night that hasn't been perfect for Triton, and it's tough in a shotgun. In a shotgun always offense,
It is.
you can't not have a good snap every time.
Yeah. You got to at least get it to him, though. You can't have it low.
No, or high and over his head is not good either.
No, not at all.
And now they're missing Travis Madden, who was the center last year.
Yep.
Played for a couple years.
Looks like John Rolfe, their senior captain, is the center for them right now.
Okay. Snap to O'Doy, drops back. He's got to throw this ball.
And he gets swallowed up.
Nope, he breaks out of it. Good little flick pass. Nice little catch. Right out at the 40-yard. That's going to be a first down.
That's first.
Jack Tamino coming up huge. O'Doy coming up huge. Getting out of that pressure.
O'Doy's pass complete to Tamino.
That was fantastic.
Enough for another
Absolutely
Viking
great play
first
there.
down.
O'Doy just squeaked away from what was a sure sack and then got himself right into position to make a great throw to Tamino.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like it fooled me. It looked like he got swallowed up, but he was able to break through.
Excellent play by Adoy. Excellent play by Tamino, who's having a good night. And here we go. The snap to Adoy, low again. He's got to look and throw quick. Great pass, number 3. He's going to break it. He's going to break it. All the way down. Gets taken down right around the
25, 26.
25. They're going to call that ball down. No, they said the ball was down. Of course, the fog is so much anything could happen there.
That was number 3, Franklin Cohen again, making big plays.
Fantastic play. That's a huge pass. That's a good 30, 35-yard pickup there. That's back-to-back first downs, back-to-back good plays.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Really? They just called that ball to Swampscott. He actually did fumble it when he hit the ground.
I thought his knee hit first, though.
We don't get video review, unfortunately, in high school football. And with this fog out here,
it's hard to see.
It's got to be tough for the refs to see exactly what was going on. But unfortunately, after a huge play and a great pickup, Triton fumbles the ball and gives Swampscott the ball in almost exactly the same spot they started with it on their last drive. Now, Triton's got to keep some momentum going here, make something happen. That's 2 turnovers by Triton already. High snap.
Quarterback keeps it.
Quarterback keeps it, tries to go around the outside, gets nowhere.
It's a good tackle. Looks like it was by Ethan Tremblay, number 2.
That offensive line from Triton, I got to say, they're holding up pretty well.
They are, especially these defensive guys for Swampscott. They're big. They look strong. So
yeah, I agree. They look huge, and yet the other than the 1 sack and the a couple times they've gotten pressured. Otherwise, the O-line's looked pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's going to be important for Adoy. He's got to play, the whole game. It's a long game.
Yeah, especially for a sophomore, starting is only his second.
Looks like there's going to be a flag, busted play. No, going deep. Good catch. That flag's not going to count for anything. Triton jumped the line on that, but they're going to pick up that flag.
Yeah.
That was a huge play right there.
Got
about a 30-yard pass and catch on that.
Got to keep that defense tight on them. Make sure they can't get any more plays like that.
Yeah, that's where we need a replay. I'm not sure who was playing defense on it. I immediately started looking to see how long that pass was instead of looking to play who was playing defense.
And that hung in the air for a little bit, too, it looked like.
Yeah, it did. First game of the season. We're still getting warmed up
ourselves. Yeah. First home game, at least.
First game for us, I mean. So we're we're still getting our legs under us, right?
Oh, yeah.
So here we go. And it's going to be a roll to the right, and he's going to look to throw the ball again. Bearing down on him is 21, doesn't get there in time, and the quarterback has to just throw it away.
Nice coverage by Ethan Tremblay, number 2, keeping it so that guy wasn't open that he was throwing to. I don't know what number that was, but.
And Triton's DeLuca, 21, was coming in on him pretty quick.
Yeah,
I want to see that a little bit more.
Yeah, Gino's very quick. Gino DeLuca. It's a quick junior.
So we got a second down now, second and long. Got to see a lot more of this, a lot more stops here.
Yeah. And that's the student section right there. Looks like they're all standing up.
Good, yeah. How about that? All right. Get the Viking ship in full effect, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. High snap, but he gives it off to the running back. Then he'll move to the right. He's going to
breaks the tackle and gets down.
Number 9 on their team, Isaac Andre, it looks like.
Yeah.
Decent little carry. Didn't get too much, maybe 3-4 yards.
Yeah.
Maybe about 5. 3rd and 5. I would say this is a big stop. It is, but the next one's a big stop too. As we found out, they're not going to kick the ball. They're not going to go for any field goals here. So you got to get back-to-back stops right here.
Got to make sure we stop them here.
Get that ball back. Triton looked good for a couple of plays.
They did. Get
that ball back. Let's see Adoy do something here. So here we go. In the shotgun. 2 left, 2 right, 1 back with him. He's going to look to his right, look to his left. It looks like a little bit of a screen, and it worked beautifully. He's got a ton of blockers out there. Number 23 makes a move, and he makes another move, and he gets taken down, but he's in. 2 moves, and all of a sudden it's a second touchdown for Swampscott on the night.
Yeah. That was a good little screen pass right out to his left.
That was that's one of the ones that you kind of go back and you watch the game film and you say to yourself as a lineman, you played on the line. You watch, you say, wait a minute, how did I get fooled so bad?
Oh, yeah. And now they're going for the field goal, it looks like.
Yeah. You got to get somebody else out on the field. They're setting it up now.
Yep. No, I saw this kicker during warm-ups. He looked pretty good. Could hit.
Number 8 for Swampscott.
Thomas Frizzle.
Decent kick, 2 in a row.
Yep.
14-0 now with 57 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Oh, yeah.
Our first quarter that's unfortunately seen a lot of good stuff out of Triton.
We have. Just hasn't worked out the way we wanted it to.
A couple of, God, that one fantastic pass, fantastic catch and run, and then a fumble right at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Just turned it right around.
Ticket to support Student Council and get into all home games for free if you win. We will pull the winner at halftime.
Especially for O'Doy, where he's just a sophomore coming into his second varsity start and only playing 1 snap his freshman year for varsity.
Right.
Means he's probably got a lot of nerves.
Yeah.
Nervous.
Seems like a pretty grounded kid.
He is.
Seems like a grounded kid. So we know that his grandparents, Bernie and Mary O'Doy, they watch these broadcasts. So be careful what you say about Kyle.
Oh, no. I have high praise for Kyle. High praise. He's a good kid.
But Bernie and Mary watch the broadcast, and I'm sure they're proud of him.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny. We used to talk about, Will Parsons. We used to talk about his grandparents all the time at basketball games. So we can talk about Kyle's grandparents. Scooped up and right to the ground.
Yep.
Smart play by whoever that is.
25 on Triton. Josiah Siempa.
Smart heads-up football play right there by by the sophomore. Just get right to the ground with that.
Can't afford to get tackled and lose it.
No, not at 14-0 in the first quarter.
Especially not at 14-0.
So they look good. Let's see them look better and get all the way down there and score a touchdown this time. Huh? I think I have plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Still the first quarter, let alone the first half. So
plenty
of time. And honestly, I think the offensive play calling's been pretty good. They've been mixing it up enough.
Yeah.
Not running it, other than on busted plays. I don't think they've really run the ball.
Yeah, I think they only had like 1 run play this whole game.
We can check with Eric Gundrum is doing stats for us again this year. So fumble, but O'Doy picks it up and makes a great pitch. Unfortunately, doesn't get a lot of yardage out of that, but a busted play just turned into at least neutral.
Yeah, didn't get sacked.
So Mr. Gundrum with our stats for us, and he's going to tell us that there's been 2 QB runs tonight and nothing else. So we'll call that last play the one running play they've had of the night that hasn't been the quarterback, and that was an inadvertent pitch when he had to do it.
Yeah, smart play.
Yeah, definitely heads up.
Boyd's getting a bigger loss than what we did. So that's smart play right there by O'Doy.
So he's got 2 in the backfield with him, talking to his line again. He's probably a little bit worried. Guys have been coming in a little bit faster on him than he likes. Here's the snap, a little bit low, hands it off, up the middle. Breaks 1 tackle, finally bounces it outside to his left and gets a little bit of running room, but not too much.
Yeah, and that was Ethan Tremblay again, taking the handoff there, trying to get something going.
So Tremblay's a junior, right?
He is, yep.
Did he play much last year? I don't recall.
I think he was probably JV more. He did have some snaps, I believe, on varsity. He's a good player. He's quick, very quick.
That's what you need in running back.
Oh, yes.
Quick and preferably built like a tank.
Yeah.
So, all right, 2 right, 2 left, 1 in the backfield with him. O'Doy's going to take the snap. Let's look for a good one. He's calling for it. It's 3rd and long now. Honestly, I think it's 3rd. We can't even see the
yeah. And that's the end of the first quarter.
Not able to get the snap off. He might have been trying to just draw him off sides.
Yeah.
We seriously can barely see.
Yeah, I can't even see like what the what down it is.
It was a beautiful, wide open, clear day. So, all right, so end of the first quarter. And it is 11-minute quarters. I got that wrong at the beginning of the game. It is 11-minute quarters. We haven't seen a timeout yet, as you'll find, Colton. There's a lot of timeouts in high school football.
Yep.
So we've been spared any of those so far. But we need to see a little bit more out of the Triton offense.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, the defense hasn't done great. They've given up 1 touchdown.
Yeah. Defense has done great. Made a good amount of stops. It was just one of those plays on the last touchdown where they just weren't possession right or had good. Yeah. The offense had good blocking, I guess.
Now, credit to Swampscott. They're running so many different plays that the defense has not been able to sort of get into a rhythm of knowing what's coming.
Yeah, they run like runs, screen passes, pitches, QB runs. They run everything.
We've seen some games in the past where the offensive set is just so, they have one or two players, usually a running back that they just want to go to all the time.
Yep.
And so over the course of the game, the defense is able to key off of that and understand it's going to go to that back all the time. I haven't seen that from Swampscott tonight.
No, I haven't either.
So we'll see what happens here.
Godoy's back takes snap here.
Godoy moving his receivers around, 2 right, 2 left, 1 in the backfield with him. Nice snap this time. He's going to throw it deep, right off the. Broken up.
A little over his head, a little far off.
So somewhere out in the fog is the Triton player who was after that. Not sure who was.
Looks like 13.
Intended for 13, yeah.
Joe Delmonico.
Kid has wheels.
He does. He's quick.
Because
former soccer player right there.
I think Godoy took about 3 steps back and before maybe 5 before he launched that. So.
Oh yeah. Well, when you play soccer, you gotta be quick. And he used to play soccer before he came to football. Looks like now they're gonna go back to punt it away.
Yeah, they got to punt it away this time. On the plus side, the Swampscott kids, there's no way he's gonna see this ball.
No.
Low snap, decent punt. It's gonna come down around the 40 and bounce a little bit more, take him down to about the 35. He's gonna run to his right. There's a lot of Triton kids there. Somebody's got to make somebody just got blocked. Tough block. He sprung it out. 1 block, and he's going to get away from it. He's going to get all the way in. Tripped up.
Tripped up.
Great tackle.
That was number 5, Zach Palmer for Swampscott, making that nice return.
Triton looked like they had it. They had a bunch of kids there, and all of a sudden
they had a bunch, and then it was just all the Swampscott defenders came and blocked them.
1 kid got blocked, and that was it.
That was it.
The kid sprung it out.
Yeah.
There we go. Maybe there was a chip block all the way back here.
Yeah, maybe.
Stoppage of play, fine 3.
See now, don't know what the call is. And even, honestly, at this point, even if the umpire or the referee gave us a call, we wouldn't be able to see it anyway.
Yeah, it looks like they just moved the ball. Looks like they just moved the ball back to about Triton's 41, 40 yard line. So that's a big chunk lost.
That is a big chunk, yeah. They came way back. And it must have been spot of the foul and a block in the I don't know what kind of block it was.
I think it was a block in the back. It looked like kid just got leveled from block in the back.
That's moving it way back, which is a good thing. So Swampscott's going to start on the Triton 40. 2 left, 2 right. He's going to take the snap.
He handed it off to the running back.
Right up the middle.
And that was number 12, Jack Tamino.
Good tackle by Tamino, who's one of our linebackers tonight.
Yeah.
Good play by him, but that ball went right up the middle way too fast.
Oh, yeah. You got to close those gaps when you're playing that line. You can't, the defensive tackles, you got to make sure close those holes up, make sure they can't get through.
You need big kids, tough kids, kids that want to just get dirty on the D line. That's for sure.
But I give props to the Swampscott O-line, making sure those holes stay open.
Yep. He's going to drop back. Swampscott's quarterback going to look to make a little dump.
And it's almost picked.
That was close. That would have been the first turnover of the game that goes for Triton's way.
Yeah, and Ethan Tremblay almost picked it off. The ball's probably damp from all the field and everything, so it's probably slippery.
That could well be. It's funny in the pros when that happens, or in college when that happens.
Yeah.
They will often say that, that's why they play defense instead of offense. But I'm thinking Tremblay plays offensive wide receiver anyway too, or
he's a running back. But
so they expect him to catch the ball too.
Yeah.
In high school, you gotta play.
You gotta be versatile, kind of thing.
Yeah, you do offense and defense the whole game. And there's another flag this time. Our 3rd of the game. Timeout, not a flag. Timeout, Triton.
Well, that's Triton's first timeout of the game.
You guys are sick of paying to get in the
Not sure what they were looking for there, but Swampscott must have put something out that they didn't like.
Yeah.
So Swampscott last weekend, 21-20 over Greater Lawrence Tech.
Yep.
Apparently, obviously a close game by the score. From the accounts, Swampscott was lucky to get out of there. On the other hand, Triton 55-0 lost to Marblehead.
Yeah, that's rough.
it's tough. But next week, Triton gets Ipswich
Also gonna support the
at
Yep.
Ipswich.
boosters for football
That should be a
and
good
cheering,
game right
and
there.
also it's
It should be a
goodies
good
for
game.
sale.
Right now, Ipswich is at Ipswich is at Newburyport tonight.
Yep.
And Triton gets Newburyport on October 5th.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, at Newburyport, so we won't be calling that game.
Yeah, that's a game that I'm sure the Viking ships will be out at.
I hope
One
so.
of our rivals.
Those games are fun.
And he handed up right up the
Another run
middle.
up the middle, yep.
That was number 4, Dylan January.
So last year, Triton went 4-5.
Yeah.
Missed the playoffs, right?
Yes, they
missed
did.
Yeah, they had some later season unscheduled games, but
Yeah.
not playoffs, unfortunately. The year before, they went deep.
Yep.
Lost to Watertown in the semis or something. It was.
I think it was like semis, quarter. We were like one game away from making it to Gillette to go to the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and Watertown was just, I guess, a better team.
Watertown was huge. So here we go. Swampscott. And
False start. Way false start.
It's not arena football. You don't get to get a running start before you head to the
Yeah.
line. So that's going to back it up again. So Swampscott's on the wrong end of a lot of flags today.
Well, it must be hard too, where it's, with all this fog, can't see, and the crowd's very loud tonight, so it's hard to hear when you think it might be hike or go, and it's not. So you start running and can't see because of all the fog, and it's just hard to see.
So you must remember, how many times was a flag thrown on you? And
Too many. Too many.
oh, that's honest, man. I like
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure my coach wasn't very happy about it, some of those hits. But, I made the stop. Just
Yeah, that's good. All right, here we go again.
and he's got Swampscott's got running back in
Believe
motion.
it's
Quick
gonna
little pass. And he gets through.
breaking tackles, just breaking tackles.
Tackled by Ethan Tremblay, number 2, and number 5, Zach Palmer, made the catch. Catch and run and tackled from behind by Ethan.
And a first down on that play. Here
Yeah.
they go again. All right, I will confess, I wasn't sure if that was second or third down on that because we cannot see the guy on the other side of the field.
Yeah.
With the down marker.
I think that might have been third, so it might be first. It looks like it's first and
It's definitely first now, and it looks like it's a little bit before the.
and he hands it right up middle. Oh, and Triton player just got trucked and lost the ball, but might have been down before.
He's probably down before, yeah.
Yeah.
Did he pick up another more than 10 yards on that?
It looks like
that.
it. Looks like it might be first and goal right now.
First and goal looks like it's inside the.
Yeah, they just got another first. Looks like inside.
It's
at
inside
least,
the 10.
It looks like at the 2. Hands it up. He's
Touchdown.
Yep.
That was too quick.
Yeah. Triton's defense got to step it up a little bit.
Triton's defense needs to get off the field. That's part of it.
Yeah. Probably getting tired.
Yeah.
Swampscott.
Swampscott to kick the ball again, I'm sure. They're 2 for 2 tonight, 20-0 at the 8:25-minute mark in the second quarter.
Yep.
Triton Viking ship still on its feet. That's good to see.
Oh yeah.
They got to get loud while it's on that end of the field.
Yeah, gotta get the momentum going. Hype up the team.
Do anything. Back this kid up, something.
Yeah.
Ball's down, ball's up, ball's good.
Yep. 21-0. Swampscott.
Credit to that kicker. He's pretty good.
Yeah. During warm-ups, he was hitting them like one after the other. I was watching him.
Extra point is good.
So we were talking before the game. Last year, Swampscott beat Triton 49-17. A couple of years ago, Triton did beat Swampscott, but it's been at least over a year now since they've got a win against them. They do look like a bigger team.
They do.
And at 21-0, they're certainly outplaying them. But Triton has had some good moments.
Yeah. And Triton's also a young team. A lot of sophomores, a lot of juniors. So it makes I call it a rebuilding season. I mean, you think about it. Last year we had a good team, and then we lost a lot of seniors the past 2 years where it was
and you
just
get Dylan shootout tonight. So
exactly.
Yeah.
If not out for the season.
Yeah.
So
it's tough, and it's a rebuilding year, and that's hard when you're a senior.
Yeah.
But when you're a sophomore and a junior, you got a lot to look forward to.
Yep.
All right, so Swampscott kicking again. Tamino back on the left side, or I guess on the right side from here. The ball's up and it's going to go.
And it's missed.
That's not going to look good. Still hasn't scooped it up.
And that's Seth DeLong right there.
Recovers a little bit. Gets it at least out to the 10 or so.
Yeah. It's not what you want to see on a kickoff where you miss the ball. You got to get in front of it, let it hit your body.
I can't imagine trying to see that ball tonight, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
fog.
it goes up into that fog and it just disappears.
Yeah, and these lights don't help at all either.
No. It's like bright headlights on a foggy road. You almost wish it was not, but
Yeah, deer in headlights kind of thing. I honestly think the lights make it worse a little bit.
No. Without them, you couldn't see it. Anything at all. But
with them, it's like harder to see too.
all right, so the ball is at looks like it's at the 5.
Yeah, looks
It's
about the
honestly
5.
so hard to see out here. Ball's at the 5. Odoy's back in the gun again. He's got 2 runners right, 2 runners left. Drops back. It's going to be a quick throw. A lot of pressure. He's going to throw it, unfortunately, out of bounds.
Yep. Their old line right there just gave out. Let them get in.
So without kind of pressure on the middle, what do? Do you go to a screen pass? Do you go to a...
I mean, if you get pressure down the middle, I'd say maybe give it up. Give a little toss maybe to your running back. Do a screen pass to your running back. If you got the ends coming in, collapsing, I'd say probably run it right up the middle.
Yeah.
Get it a couple yards off of it.
Odoy back again. Looked like a little bit of motion, but they're not going to throw a flag. Just a big crush play up the middle.
Yeah.
Not a lot gained on that.
Looks like he got 2 at most. Right there. Kept it.
Staying in the hurry up and staying in the
Third down, right?
shotgun.
Yeah, and this is 3rd down right now. So.
Receivers come in a bit.
He's got 2 in the
Semino's
backfield.
out to his far left. 2 in the back with him. Let's see what he does. He's got to air it out. Got to look deep.
Yeah.
He's got 3 to his left side. He's looking that way. It looks like it's thrown away. Yep, it is.
Too much pressure coming in. Their O-line's got to keep that D-line contained. Make sure they can't get to their quarterback.
Yeah, they must have I don't know who the tight end is on Triton, but they got to look to him or somebody else pretty soon because the receivers can't seem to get a lot going.
Yep.
And we're just not seeing it. After the first quarter, the offense looks a lot better. They've been stalled the last couple of outings here.
Yeah.
They just haven't been able to do much in the last few possessions.
Yep.
And now they're in a deep hole because they got to get this ball out, and he's going to catch it probably around the 40.
Yeah.
Around the Triton 40 if it's a good punt.
Yeah, and they're punting from their own end zone.
Yeah, no mistakes on this. Who's our punter tonight for Triton, do you know?
I believe it's 52, but I'm not positive. It's hard to see the numbers with all this fog.
He gets the ball out,
and that's
it's
just
a
that's
squibbler, but it's going to get all the way to the 35 before it's scooped up. One little good miss there. He must have stepped out of bounds by now.
Yeah, I think he got tackled.
So Swampscott with the ball in phenomenal field position.
Yeah, that was just a bad punt. Probably had the laces down. Didn't get the snap. Too much rushing pressure.
So you said you were a kicker, though.
I was a second string punter and place field goal kicker. Yep, and kickoffs. So I know what it's like when you do that. My first punt was actually right off my teammate's helmet. So it was bad.
Yeah, that's got to be a bad feeling. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Swampscott again in the gun, and he's going to throw it. Quick slant, 21 in for a touchdown.
Number 23.
23?
Yeah,
you're
number
right.
23 is Andrew Augustin.
Quick play, quick touchdown, 1 pass, and we're going to be at
pass complete to Augustin
28
for another
if this kid puts another one in.
Yeah, and he's been good. He's been on target, 2 for 2 field goals this game.
Yeah, we were saying the defense looked great because they they held the Swampscott offense to just that 1 touchdown.
Yeah, now
most of the first quarter, and then the last couple possessions.
Yep.
Swampscott's just done whatever they wanted to. So
yeah, now they're just giving
ball's
it up.
back, it's up, and it looks good.
Yep, kick is good. 28-0 with 7:04 to go in the second quarter.
Swampscott hasn't needed to call a timeout.
Extra point.
Triton hasn't been able to get really anything going yet. That was tough all the way around. If you remember on the kick, we couldn't recover it very cleanly. And when you start with the ball all the way down to your 5,
you got pressure.
Whatever it was, it's it's hard to move it out of there.
Oh yeah, especially when they're running that pressure so much.
Yeah,
trying to get that sack safety.
Yep,
trying to get you into that end zone.
Good to see Dylan shoot out in the huddle.
Yep,
getting his team fired up.
Oh yeah.
Get them ready to play.
And that's what you need. You need somebody who's out there going to get them fired up, get them going.
Some senior leadership.
Yeah.
Making it happen.
That's some good captain.
Yeah.
Good captain right there.
Yeah.
Making sure they're not worried about the score or anything.
No. Now you're playing to make good things happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So here we go again. The 5th Swampscott kick.
Yeah.
Kickoff of the night. And it's going to go to Tamino this time. He's going to pull it in right around the 10. Gets up to the 20.
Right.
It's spun around and put down at about the 15.
Yep. Good little return there. Tamino's quick. He's a good receiver. So.
Quick and got to get quicker.
Yeah. I mean, well, when you got big kids coming at you, it's kind of hard.
It is scary. So, Viking ship is still on its feet at 28-0. That's good to see.
Yeah,
I like it.
Oh yeah. Gus, they gotta stay positive. There's still plenty of time left. Still 2.5 quarters about. So gotta stay positive.
This is the 5th drive now for Triton. That first drive was a pick 6 on the opening play.
Yeah.
So that's almost hard to call that a drive. But this is the 5th time they've started with the ball. So let's see what O'Doy can do now.
Yep.
They've got to hold. That O-line has got to get a little bit tougher here.
Oh yeah.
Give him some space to run, and he's going to take a quick snap and take it out to the left himself. And he's got some room to run, and he's going.
Looks like he got a first down there. Stepped out after that.
That was a good, quick play. If the pressure had come up the middle, he would have been gone by the time it got there. So that's a smart play.
Yeah, that's a good read on the defense right there. Looking where the line's going to be, looking where the backs are. Seeing that hole on the left side.
Excellent play by O'Doy. That's their 4th first down of the game for Triton. So Swampscott has 4 touchdowns. Triton has 4 first downs. That ratio needs to change from 1 to 1 to a lot different.
Oh yeah.
Here goes O'Doy again. Quick handoff up the middle.
And it's
just going to get swallowed up.
It looked there like the running back didn't know what he was doing. It looked like O'Doy was going to hand it off, and the running back didn't realize he handed it off and just didn't take it.
A little bit of a busted play there. I'm not sure who the running back was on that play.
That looked like Ethan Tremblay, number 2.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get back. I mean, looks like it's 2nd and long now.
2nd and long, plenty of time,
yeah.
Plenty of clock. You don't need to worry about that. Just have a good, long, sustained drive.
Yeah,
make something happen. Put some points on the board before you go into the locker room.
Yeah, that's what we need. We don't want to go into the locker room with 28-0. So then that locker room's just not going to be a good atmosphere.
O'Doy again takes it this time to the left or to
his right.
Nice
spin move there.
Makes some moves. Brings it back up to the original line of scrimmage. So we're going to look at 3rd and 10 now.
Yeah. That was a good little spin move by O'Doy, avoiding the pressure.
Yeah, he looked good. 3rd and 10.
For a gain of 5.
5 minutes and 18 left. It's probably going to hit the 5-minute mark before he gets his snap off. So they got 5 minutes, good sustained drive.
Yeah.
Make something happen. But this is a 3rd and long.
It's rough. It's rough when you're playing in the fog and you got a good team against a younger team, and it looks like a lot of the kids.
Drop ball.
Yep. And it looks like Swampscott recovered.
No. Triton must have gotten that, right?
I don't know. I saw the Swampscott guy down first.
You're watching the monitor. Yep, you're right. Swampscott got that ball.
Swampscott recovered it.
That's the 3rd or 4th turnover.
Yeah.
For Triton tonight. That's their 3rd.
3rd, yep.
Mr. Gundram on the stats.
And it looked like it was supposed to be a handoff, and it just couldn't get it, couldn't hold on to it, and just lost it.
That's too bad. I mean, that was I was going to say on that. With the pick and then the 2nd fumble of the night.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's a situation where you almost want to run the ball because you really need a first down. So if you only get 5, then go for it again at 28-0. Go for it. But unfortunately, that just totally breaks it up. So now Triton defense step up. 4.5 minutes until the locker room.
And Swampscott takes over about 36, give or take.
Something here. So the Swampscott quarterback checking his wrist. Takes a snap, throws it out into the flat, drop ball.
Incomplete. Looks like he was trying for another screen right there to Jonathan or Oriaki.
I told you, man.
Yeah, I mean, some of these are hard.
The names are tough. You can imagine that the professional announcers, man, they must spend hours just studying the names and practicing how to say them.
Yeah.
And then we get here, we get the roster read as we walk in.
Yeah, we got no practice about that.
That's all right. It's a lot harder in basketball because it's non-stop.
Yeah, it's complete. It's one after play after play after play.
It's pretty fun, though. So, all right, here we go. 2 left, 2 right, 1 in the backfield with him. Taking the shotgun snap again. 2nd and 10.
He
handed it off up the middle.
Down.
Absolutely nothing really on that play for Swampscott.
That was Caden Dubile taking that handoff, running up.
This clock's still running. I don't see the Swampscott coach taking a timeout here or anything.
No.
There's
I think they want to run. I think they want to run the clock down.
Yep.
Make sure Triton can't get any points up before half.
Yep. Swampscott into the huddle now, which they hadn't been doing up until this point in the game.
Yeah. Swampscott probably wants to go into that locker room up 28-0.
Yeah.
So they're trying to run that clock down.
I'm sure they'd be comfortable with that. 2 right, 2 left. Looks like he is going to throw the ball on this play, though. 1 in motion. No, it's a little pitch. And the Triton defense is right there, but can't quite make that tackle.
And he's still going. Breaks 1.
He must have stepped out of bounds, yeah.
Yeah.
Who can see? Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. It's a good thing there's a ref on that side of the field.
Yep. That looked like number 3, Jonathan.
Oriaki pushed out of bounds.
Yep, Jonathan Oriaki again making that play.
To get a first down on it.
Another first down.
Yep, another first down.
It's hard when you got when you got a wide receiver going and playing running back, taking that pitch.
Yeah. That's a good little play, though. I like that. The quick pitch like that.
Yep.
It seems like Swampscott's had nothing but first downs.
Yeah.
On this game, so I'm sure we'll get a stat from our from Eric Gundrum here on how many first downs Swampscott has, but it's a lot.
7
first downs already in this game.
Wow.
They're not going to get another one here. They're just going to look for the score, and he's in. Is he in?
No. Looks like he's taking down around the 2 to 3 yard line. That was number 24, Caden Dubile again.
Great tackle by Triton to keep that thing out of the end zone.
Yeah.
Now they're in the hurry up. Definitely going to just try and run this in here, I would think.
Yeah, they're trying to pound that. And number 52 right there for Triton. Again. See, it's hard when we don't have 52 on our sheet. It's like, don't know who just made that tackle.
He's playing it. He's having a phenomenal game, that kid.
He is. That punter. He's that punter. He's making tackles.
He's all right. Maybe we'll find out at halftime who the
52, Dimitri Hatzel. Oh, no, that's Swampscott. Yeah, that was Swampscott.
I don't think they allow players to switch teams.
Yeah, he tried.
Yeah. All right, we got 3 on the left. He's going to look to throw the ball right over the middle.
And it's caught.
Caught, touchdown?
Yeah.
He did it, yep.
Number 5 for Swampscott, Zach Palmer. That's.
I'm not sure who was on defense against him that time, but that was a real quick pass that just snuck right by him in for the end zone. So we're going to be at 35-0 now heading into the half.
Yep.
And it is a crowded stadium tonight. We got a lot of people here. It's pretty fantastic to see everybody coming out for the game.
Yep. First home opener for Triton, so a lot of kids here wandering around.
A lot of kids, a lot of parents.
Yeah.
A lot of scouts standing up there, a lot of coaches. Looks like Swampscott has 1 guy working a camera and 5 coaches up there scouting and calling plays.
Oh, yeah.
That's a substantially large coaching staff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you got to have a substantially large coaching staff when you got a substantially large team.
Right.
All sporting equivalent.
All right.
So I think there was like 3 trips of kids running out during warm-ups, and it was like one after the other.
Don't want to pay to get in anymore. Go buy a raffle ticket.
35. 35-0 here. 2:43 left before we can take a break at halftime.
Yep. Let's hope Triton can do something within the last 2 minutes.
Let's get them. Let's at least get down the field. Make a couple of good plays. Go into halftime with something to talk about positive in the locker room.
Yeah. You don't want to go into the locker room down 35-0 because that locker room's not going to be a good atmosphere. You got a lot of motivators on that team. A lot of kids will call kids out, unfortunately, but it's what you need to do to make sure.
Tamino scoops it up. He's got some room down the sideline. Knocked out of bounds finally, probably around the 20-25.
Tamino's been on his game tonight.
He has.
Catches, returning the ball.
He's been good. He's made some defensive stops as well, so
yeah,
a little bit more out of him, a little bit more out of the rest of the team, and we'll get something positive going.
Yeah. Hopefully O'Doy can make something happen. I mean, the last 2 plays wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
It was more of the running back just didn't know where to go, and unfortunately that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
First and 10 on the Vikings 27.
Hopefully we can recover from that and not let it affect us and get a touchdown, go into the locker room with a score.
I wonder at what point do you bring some of the receivers in, go into a heavier set,
Yeah.
Use a couple tight ends, a couple extra blockers on that line, pack in your O-line a little bit more, give him a little bit more time to get rid of that ball.
Yeah.
And he's under pressure right away, and he's tackled.
Up, yep.
And that's another sack. I don't know how many sacks they've had tonight.
Yeah.
It actually probably hasn't been that many, but he's just been under pressure nonstop. It's only a second sack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a loss of at least 5, it looked like. So
I would say tonight Tamino has been on his game.
Yeah.
And Gundram's been on his game. We're getting stats here like bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam, bam. As soon as we ask, we got it.
Oh, yeah.
That's mid-season form right there from our stats guy.
Yep.
I think he's been practicing. He did some pregame. Probably went to Marblehead last week. So
may not be correct. So
that's
there
okay.
might be a little bit. Oh,
No,
looks like he
did he
dropped
catch it or drop it.
I think he dropped it. I think he had it in his hand,
Nope.
bobbled it, and dropped it. So I think
That looked like he was down. Yeah, it was complete. Oh, no.
That's 3rd down, though. Ethan Tremblay.
3rd and long now with 1:34 left in the half. Yeah, one adjustment to make at halftime would be, bring a couple receivers in.
Yeah.
In towards the line, pack the offensive line a little bit more.
Yeah, you gotta make because a lot of those kids, I'm looking at it now, and I'm looking at our roster sheet. A lot of those kids are just juniors, if not sophomores. So they're not. There might be 1 or 2 seniors on that line. So
O'Doy chucks it, but unfortunately he's under such pressure. He really can get his feet under him before he got that throw off.
Yeah.
But they're putting 4 receivers out wide on every single play, and they're just not getting the protection in the middle that they need.
Yeah, that line's starting to fall. It's like just collapsing in front of them, and that's never a good thing when you're playing quarterback, because then you gotta think quicker than what you normally would think.
Not a good feeling. Not that you or I ever played quarterback, but not a good feeling.
No, I haven't played quarterback, but I do know some things.
Yeah.
So
here we go. Low snap, scoops it off the ground. Much better punt this time. It's going to put him past the 50, even with the bounce. Nope, he's going to come over it. Looked like a little stutter step there. And he's going to get tackled
down
right
around
at the
40. Yep.
So 51 seconds left. I'm guessing that Swampscott's just going to kneel on this ball, walk it into the locker room.
Yeah.
Triton could call timeouts. I'm not sure Triton wants to do that either.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, Triton's only got 2 timeouts to use anyways.
Yeah.
So all they can, Swampscott can run 2 plays, 2 knees, timeout, that leave it with 3rd down, and right there, then time's up.
Yeah, they could run a play and then kneel it after that, I think.
Yeah. Run 2 plays or something, get 2 first downs.
Swampscott again in the same set. 3 receivers left in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Can be right up the middle. Swallowed up.
That's
Second
for a
down and
loss.
long.
Looks like a loss of at least 2. And the clock's running now, so.
Yeah, they can let it roll.
Yeah.
1 more snap, and then we're going to go into halftime. So at the half, band comes out. We'll have a chat about what we've seen that was positive and negative.
Yep.
We'll try and figure out what we're going to see in the second half. You know, it's tough. I think the Triton offense has been.
Triton offense has been had a rough start, it seems like. And I mean, the 55-0 loss last week, probably they have that in the back of their mind, unfortunately.
Sure.
And that affects you majorly when you have that in the back of your mind. And it looks like we're not going to get another snap.
We're not going to get another snap
and that
off.
leads us to
And that is the
halftime.
half.
There we go.
So that's 35-0 going into halftime, Swampscott.
And that is a big team, and they're playing like a big team.
Yeah.
And
Playing a big, strong team, powering through our offensive line and everything.
Yeah, Triton's offensive line's getting a little bit rolled.
Yeah.
The defense is just getting out-quicked.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of slant passes that have been just going for way too many yards.
Either slant passes, they're going for too many yards, or their offenses can't make completions, can't connect, and that's hurting them big time in this game. Can't make any connections with their running back, with the receivers.
Yep.
I think we had three or four completions in total.
Yeah, it hasn't been enough. And there's only been that I can think of 2 long passes for completions in the entire game, one for each team. So it's not like we're going to see a lot of long tosses tonight. The weather just doesn't permit that.
Yeah.
So with that kind of situation, Triton's offense has got to adjust.
Yeah.
They got to come out with a little bit something different in the second half.
Yep.
You know, some kind of big set, some kind of way to get more protection for
O'Doy.
Yeah. And then the defense just has to adjust to a game where I don't think Swampscott's going to be throwing the ball long anymore.
No, I think it's going to be either running the ball right up the middle, which is why we got to our defensive line has to close those gaps.
Yeah.
Because if they close the gaps, then it's easier. They have to run it outside.
And the other thing, I think this would be interesting to see if Swampscott brings out the backup quarterback to start, or at least at some point in the fourth quarter. When you're up 35-0, it's a good spot to bring out some kids and give them another chance. Swampscott ran the ball inside 12 times only in that first half. So I mean, we're gonna see a lot more of that.
Yeah, especially since it was very productive. They had a lot of those inside runs were touchdowns, if not big gains. And
a lot of gains on that. So unfortunate. But now we got the band setting up. We got the flags out there too. We got a guy carrying his kid around. That seems about right.
Yeah.
This band was really good last year. So they played the.
You guys can take a break when you're ready.
Okay, they played the same kind of song every week.
Yeah.
And at first you'd think, well, that makes no sense. Like anyone who's coming to the games, I don't want to see the same song. Then you realize they play the same song. It just gets better and better, and then you actually see the difference in it. It was really cool. And I know they do the competitions and stuff, so that's a big part of it.
I think they played the same song every week because if you do, that way the first week you're gonna be rusty because they haven't played.
Yeah.
Like I know kids. My friends, some of them are in like jazz band, and they've said, I haven't learned any of my music. I haven't played all of summer.
Right.
And I bet you that's the same for like a lot of the kids in band. They don't play all summer because it's summer. No kid wants to learn.
Now they got to come out and they got to perform. So
all
right. On that note, we're going to take a break. We got about 12 minutes before the next kickoff, so we're going to get some water, get some pizza, and we will be back for the start of the second half.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ben. Take it away.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triton. My name's C. Densmore. I'm the band director, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here and introduce the Triton Viking Marching Band. Our field leaders are color guard captains Kendall Sicard and Maggie Oliver. And our drum majors are Caroline Jacobs and Evelyn Densmore. The show this year is the music of Paul Simon. Enjoy! Maddie Butler and Caroline Jacobs on flute solo. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we have for you tonight, but there's more coming later in the season. Enjoy the rest of the evening and go Vikings!
And as of right now,
Okay, welcome back. We've got about 2 minutes left in the halftime. Viking ship looks good. The fog is thick as it's ever been.
Yeah.
And waiting for the Triton team to come back out of the locker room.
Yep.
And our stats guy helped us out tonight, so we got a lot going on here. Triton with an interception and 2 fumbles, four punts. Kyle sacked twice. Balanced on the running, inside and outside, 4 each. And then about a 4 out of 9 completion rate on the passing.
Brown.
The Swampscott's gone 12 times inside and only twice outside in the run. I think we're going to see a lot more running out of it.
Yeah, definitely on the inside run, especially when they're in the red zone. It's a lot. They've been producing a lot of touchdowns and good yardage in the red zone during the inside runs.
Yeah, they've been doing too well running up the middle. And then about a 50% pass completion for Swampscott. So, going into this second half, I don't think we're going to see Swampscott throw the ball that much.
Not with this lead. They got a lead. They want to protect it. They'll probably be running it, pounding it and stuff into the end zone, trying to gain a bigger lead, and making sure we don't have anything to work with to pick off, anything like that.
And we'll see what kind of adjustments Triton makes really on the offense. I mean, on defense, I'm not sure what they can do. They made some really good stops. The Swampscott early in the game had a 3rd and long and then a 4th and long. And Triton stopped them twice. build on that. A couple of busted plays or slants that went long for Swampscott, but
game,
you overcome those and you play a little bit better football.
Yeah.
And you're going to get some good stops. It's on the offense where Triton's got to make an adjustment.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Definitely, especially on their line because they're just collapsing in and they're just getting over manpowered.
Right.
Like Swampscott's just powering over them and pushing them in and getting to O'Doy and pressuring them and making them not get any good passes off.
And we're looking at 3 halves of football now without a score by Triton. So they got to
hopefully they can make that at least get 1 score, make it so we don't get shut out for the 2nd week in a row.
Right. So let's make something happen here. So
our
stats guy's going down on the field. He's got to figure out who number 52 is on Triton because we've been calling his number a lot. He's been punting the ball. He's been playing some decent defense. But we don't know who it is.
They got 51, 53, no 52.
Maybe it's a last year senior that's come back and suited up and is on the field now for him. So we'll see.
Just one of those freshman kids who's actually wicked good.
Right, he's just having a good week. So
exactly.
So Mr. Gundram's getting the deal on that. 11 minutes to play for the 3rd quarter. Here we go. 35-0. Let's make something happen. Triton's going to have to kick the ball off.
Yeah.
For only for the only time tonight so far, other than the punts.
Yeah.
But we'll see what's going to happen. I mean, you got nothing to lose. You can certainly open up the playbook. Any more than anything else. You can certainly, fly down the field. You got 10 guys behind you when you're out there trying to make a tackle.
Exactly.
So
hopefully
make something happen.
Hopefully they went into the locker room realizing we got to step it up and play our best game. 2 quarters.
Yeah. And let's see what they can do. So the normal kicking team out there.
And I believe Joe Delmonico, number 13, is going to be the one kicking it off.
He said he was a soccer player before. I don't remember the kid from soccer, but that could just be me. So
that's what I heard. I heard he was a soccer player before. That's what everybody when he took over the place kicker when I got injured freshman year.
Yeah.
Told me he was a soccer player. So
yeah. So we'll see what happens here. So start of the 3rd quarter now. Oh, it's Jared Barandino?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, no kidding. Well, that explains a lot, doesn't it? Kids all over the field. I know that kid. So good. I'm very happy to hear that. Jared Barandino having a good night tonight, even in a 35-0 game.
Yeah.
And that's a little bit of a short kick right around the 30 and it called for a fair catch. Some good blocking out there by Swampscott. Now let's see what happens. Are they going to bring back the same quarterback? In the warm-ups, they had a freshman warming up as quarterback as well.
Yep.
I don't know if he'll bring them out to start the 3rd quarter or if they'll stick with the normal offensive set.
Looks like they're bringing out number 7, but I'm not too positive about that. If it's number 7, it's Cameron O'Brien, who's their freshman quarterback.
Yeah, looks like that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
And good for them. Why not? I mean, at this point in the game.
Yeah, they got the lead. Might as well give them some playing time.
Give them some snaps. You never know what's going to happen later in the season.
Exactly.
And
got to make sure you're prepared.
He's playing a wide receiver. They still got their main guy in the back.
Yeah,
and they're set up to throw the ball again. 2 left, 2 right, 1 the backfield.
Nope.
And there's the first flag of the 2nd half.
And it was going to be a handoff right up the middle.
False start on the offense. Back it up. All right.
Well, that helps Triton a little bit. Makes it easier for them. Try to stop it. Make sure that they can get them contained, and then
a little bit longer. Here we go. Yeah. Why not?
First and 15 right now.
You could say a flag is a good way to start the 2nd half. That's a good way to start the 2nd half.
I mean, with the lead at 35-0, Swampscott, to get a flag on Swampscott, I'd say that's a very good way to start the half. That could just be me.
So here we go. And I'm guessing they're going to run the exact same play again and just hand the ball right up the middle. I think that's what we can expect a lot of this half.
And it's right.
And it's
right
going to be good for about 7 or 8 yards.
Yeah.
Good little run. Great blocking by the Swampscott O-line, who's had as a unit, they've had a pretty good night.
Yeah, they're big guys. I mean, they're big, they're strong.
Yeah.
It's just we're not able to break through. It looks like.
So talking to the one of the coaches at halftime for Swampscott. This head coach here has been with the program about 4 years.
Wow.
Or no, I shouldn't say that. He's been with the program a while, but he's the head coach for the last 4 years.
Yep.
And they made the playoffs last year. Got pretty far, so we'll
Yeah.
see if they're going to have that kind of season again.
And it looks like
they
he's
look
setting
good
up
right
the pass. Nice little screen pass.
Screen.
And
He's still moving.
still moving, but he's brought down. That was Jonathan Oraki with the catch for Swampscott.
You know, one thing I haven't gotten used to yet, and you watching the games and you're trying to call them at the same time, I'm instinctively ready for that instant replay, so I can see who just got blocked right off the ball so harsh on Triton.
But it's high school, so we don't have that.
Right. So lucky for that kid, there was no replay.
Yeah.
So here we go. Second and very short.
Yep. Looks like they're set up to either run it or pass. Looks like might be a run up the middle by the looks of it.
Still in the gun. He's calling something out, changing the play at the line. Triton's linebackers move back on the inside, which was a good idea because it is a run up the middle. And it's a good stop. Might be enough to keep him from getting that first down.
I don't know. It looks like the ball might have passed. Right. Made the change move.
Chains are moving already.
Yep. First down.
At the end of the game, I asked.
January's run is good for Swampscott first down. First and 10 on the 46.
So the Swampscott's at the 46-yard line with the first down. Looks like they're set up for a pass, maybe.
They run the ball. It's like the third or fourth run up the middle already.
Yeah.
And that's all they're going to do.
Yeah.
Student body right, student body left, run the ball up the middle.
And that's number 4, Dylan January. He's been running it all the way, pretty much. That's been their main guy to give it to when they hand it off.
January with a carry.
So 8 minutes and 20
About
left.
7.
They're just going to pound this ball.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting game from here on out because every time Triton gets a ball, they're going to have to open it up and try and do something.
Yeah, they got to make plays.
And
and they're passing here.
Oh, and he is going deep to number 23. Great defense. A little bit overthrown, but great play by 13. Who's that for us?
13 is Joe Delmonico.
Yeah. Good play by him. Good coverage. He was in the right spot. I think even if the kid had gotten his hands on it, I think Delmonico would have had a hand on him.
Joe's got quick feet. I mean, he's fast. He can get down there pretty quick and stuff.
So we got a third down again, yeah.
Third down, yeah, incompletion.
3rd and 3, right about at midfield.
They just got to hold him here. It looks like about 48, 49.
It's probably the best view of the game we've had the whole night.
Yeah.
So we could actually.
It's right in front of us. It looks like they might be running up the middle again.
Swampscott in the gun, takes it,
Yep.
gives it up the middle. And it's going to be a first down, a little bit more, a lot more.
Yeah, and he's just plowing through kids, and that's January once again, making that run.
That kid is a beast. Is he the one that I said didn't look like he was 5'11"? Yeah, he is 5'11", 215.
Yeah.
January from the carry.
Reminds me of
First down, Swampscott.
Liam Spillane back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Spillane could run the ball.
The kid was a beast.
He was. In every sport he played, lacrosse he played, basketball, he could do everything.
The Spillane train. Just give him that ball right up the middle again and again and again.
Yeah. Spillane was Louis' go-to guy when he was running it, and it was just, they couldn't be stopped usually.
Yeah. All right, so Triton needs to get a stop and get that ball back.
Yeah.
Shotgun again, another throw out. And it looks like it could be picked.
And it looks like it got bobbled and then caught by Swampscott.
You got to be kidding me.
Nah, I think it looks like a Swampscott catch after it was tipped up by a Triton defender.
So a tip off of Swampscott, a tip by Triton, and then the Swampscott kid ends up catching it.
Same player who tipped it at first.
That's insane.
That's hand-eye coordination, never leaving. It's like the Julian Edelman catch in the Super Bowl. He never lost sight of the ball.
That is some ridiculous luck right there.
It is.
That kid is feeling it lucky and feeling it right now. I mean,
it is.
You tip it, the defender tips it, and he tips it right back to you. That's insane. Here's another drop back and another pass. He's going to go off to the side again, and that one's dropped.
And Joe Delmonico is going to be there for the stop, even if it was caught.
Pass is incomplete.
So now we're at third down again. Third and long.
Third and about 8 or 9. it looks like.
I would say if they can get a stop, I think Swampscott is going to punt this ball. I know they haven't punted all night. They haven't needed to.
No.
And they only had that 1 4th down that they didn't. The one third down they didn't convert, and the 4th down that they didn't convert either. So the fans are getting all fired up now. Finally.
Yeah.
And let's see something. Here we go. In the gun,
It
somebody
looks
moved.
like false start on Swampscott.
Somebody moved. Back it up another 5. 3rd and 12 now.
Yeah. Swampscott's
good
been
stuff.
jumping lately.
Swampscott what?
Swampscott's been jumping the line lately, trying to get off the ball, get us offside.
Why? Unless they got a second O-line out there or something, Why would they suddenly want to be doing that? Who knows?
Well, they did it all first and second quarter, too, it seemed like.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 3rd and 12. This is a big stop now.
Yeah,
So they're
hopefully
definitely
if Triton gets it here, then I'm sure Swampscott will punt, and he's dropped back to pass.
got too much time. He's got all day. Gets it off over the middle to number 3. That's definitely a first down.
If
One
not,
missed tackle.
that's a touch.
And
That's
he's
a
all the way
touchdown.
in. He's all the way in for a TD.
Swampscott's had some good blocking. And that's number 3, Jonathan Oraki. I want to say that's his 3rd or 4th touchdown of the night.
Could be.
Whether it be running or catching, receiving. He's had a good game so far, making those plays, making those catches.
Could be. This Swampscott team's putting up big statistics tonight.
Oh, yes.
Big numbers.
And they're going for a field goal right now. He's been on target 3 for 3.
That one might have been blocked. Nope.
Nope.
It went through. You can't see a thing.
I couldn't even see the ball when it went through. I'm just watching the monitors look for the ref's arms. Can't even see the refs with those white shirts on.
We did that a couple times last year where we watched the ball and we were sure it was through, and then we called it through, and then we looked, sort of double take, and you look and you see the refs are, it's no good. Like, how did that miss?
Oh yeah.
So you do have to watch the refs, see what
I'm
happens.
sure it's hard for Swampscott too, where they're wearing the white jerseys and in this fog on that field.
Right.
I'm sure it's very thick, so you can't. I'm sure it's hard to see those white jerseys when you're playing quarterback.
But he just hit another kid for another touchdown pass, so.
But got better eyes than I do, so.
All right, so here we go. We're going to get the ball back. 6 minutes left in the quarter.
Triton's offense needs to step up. Hopefully get some good plays going, get some momentum, and score.
And get a score.
Yeah.
That would be good.
We don't want to go into the 4th quarter with no score for us.
No, they got to score. They're at home. They're in front of a friendly crowd.
Yeah, I'm looking around and this place is packed. I mean, there's some Swampscott kids, but it's mostly Triton families.
Yeah. Just nice. Good night to come out for a football game.
It is. A little chilly, but,
Be better if you could see, but it's
that
all right.
too. Swampscott's kick is away. It's a nice kick.
Tamino again, and he had to take a knee when he caught it, unfortunately. Right as he was going down to catch it. I think it came in a little bit. He was a little bit under it, a little bit, and he didn't quite get up under the ball the right way.
Yep.
No
Unfortunately,
return
had to take a knee. So he's going to be at about the 15, maybe the 20.
15, 20 probably, maybe in between.
Scoreboard saying the 10, so maybe it is that far back.
Yeah.
It is a.
It's hard to see with all this fog, like we said a couple times.
One of the Triton coaches running out and yelling about something on the field, but I can't see what he's upset about.
Yeah, I don't know what coach that is, but
On the 10.
So let's see what kind of adjustments they made here in the locker room and what they're going to come out with.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we're going to see O'Doy. I don't worry about that.
Yeah, and it's on the 10-yard line, so.
Interesting to see if there's any change in the offensive sets. It doesn't look like it now. I think we're looking at 4 wide again.
Yeah. They should probably bring at least like a big man in, put him on the line, put him out as a receiver.
Just go with a heavy set and see if you can at least protect the
Exactly.
quarterback a little bit longer. So O'Doy back to take the snap.
It's a handoff, it looks like.
He's off to the left side. He's got a little bit of room to run.
It looks like he stepped out, probably a 3 to 4 yard gain, it looks like.
At this point, we could call anything because nobody actually can see or knows what's happening on that field.
Before halftime, I could see perfectly on the monitor. I could see the numbers. Now it's just like
For a small game.
it's like an invisible just
It is
shadows.
crazy. It must be tough to play in that. I mean, because O'Doy can, I'm sure O'Doy can see his receivers out there. They're not nearly that far away as they are from us, but here he goes. Takes a snap again. He's looking to pass.
Looks like he's going to keep it.
Got to keep.
And it gets swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss.
I think that might have been a busted play. I don't think he wanted to run that ball.
No, it looked like he was going out for a pass and just got swallowed up. Tritons, luckily, we got those dark blue jerseys, so it's a little easier to see.
Yeah.
Makes it like blobs running on the field in the fog. So it's easier to see that.
So here we go again. 3rd and long, 3rd and 9 this time. Ball at the 11-yard line with about 4.5 minutes left in the game. He's going to roll to his right, keep it for a while, finally makes a pass. Is it complete?
They're waving it. No completion, it looks like.
Yep. Going to be 4th and 11. So Triton came out with the same offensive set with the 4 wide.
Yeah.
Did a little something different, trying to just get that ball out there. A little bit quicker off the snap, but I still think they're seeing a lot of pressure up the middle.
Yeah, and they were looking for Jack Tamino on that play. Guy who's had a lot of good catches, a lot of yards so far, a lot of good plays. Looking for him, trying to get something out of it. Just couldn't connect. Too much pressure.
So if I have it right, this is going to be the 5th punt of the game for Triton. We got our stats from halftime. And yeah, this is our 5th punt.
And it's off.
Can't quite see it.
Looks like it soared out of bounds.
This is one of those games that they call.
Looks like the ball went out of bounds.
So the public address announcer here says it looks like the ball went out of bounds.
Yep.
But we really can't tell from here. So kind of a crazy night.
Swampscott will be first in
And it looks like they might be warming up Ty Schultz, who played quarterback last year for the freshman team, I believe, if I'm correct. Looks like he's getting his arm warmed up. Could mean something. Might just be playing catch on the sideline.
Just keeping himself warm. Yeah.
Exactly.
So Ipswich next week in Ipswich. That was a game they won last year. And they won
the year
big
before.
and the year before. And I think they won big last year. I want to say like 28-7 or something. So
it was something big. I know. I think it was like 27-7 or 20.
Little toss to the wide receiver coming across on the motion play. Gains a couple. So Ipswich should be a chance for them to recover.
Yeah.
And put a win in the books.
Yeah.
It's on the road. And that stadium is a lot like Triton Stadium.
It is.
There's not stands on both sides.
Nope. But Ipswich does have a good. It's like the Viking ship. They do have a good student section, and they do make it loud. It's hard to hear in there.
Yeah.
I remember 2 years ago it was downpouring rain we had there, and it was hard. But we managed to pull out a win. Last year, I think it might have been the same. It was cold. It might have started raining.
There were some rough times in Ipswich. I remember that.
Yeah.
But wins, and that's what Triton's going to need coming out of this. They're going to need another pass into the flat. Good little move by number 2, but great defense by whoever just took him down. Stayed his ground and
number 9 for Triton. So Jack Crocker looks like he was the first one there for the tackle.
And 28 on that play as well. So Alden Lentz.
And Joe Delmonico got in to help him out, bring him down.
Lentz looked good on that. I mean, he squared him up and took him down before, or at least held him up before he could get more yardage.
Yep.
Good play by that kid.
And Alden Lentz is a sophomore this year.
Yeah.
Played for the freshman team.
And the winning number is 855.
Played for so just a sophomore. Again, another one of those stories where this team is just going to get better and better as the years go by because they've got
a lot of young talent on this team.
A lot of young talent. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. This is a big one.
Yep. Looks like Swampscott's got 3 receivers out right and 1 to the left.
Oh, and they got the freshman kid taking the snap, number 7. He's going to make maybe his first pass.
And it's complete.
Is it going to be a first?
It's a first.
And some more. No
looks
way.
Like
is that kid going to get in? No. All right, pushed out of bounds.
Looks like he got up down to about the goal line.
Somebody's slow on Triton coming up and limping. Kid should just actually
go down. I don't know who
that
is.
Whoever it is, he should just go down. Yep, please. Stop the clock. Get the trainer out there.
Yeah. And that's never what you want to see, especially on the second game of the season, having a player go down.
Triton player on the field.
Can't tell what number he is.
Yeah, I can't see it from here either.
Again,
Looks
the
like his
50-50
leg or his ankle.
Winner is
Could have rolled an ankle. It was in the open field, so it wouldn't have been
Yeah.
like somebody falling on him or anything. So
Unless he was getting blocked. One of those kids
Yeah.
getting blocked on the run. Or
118.
again, we need that instant replay. We need
Yeah.
the drone camera coming over the top.
Oh yeah,
Come on,
but he's down. He looks hurt.
Hopefully, it's just a rolled ankle or something like that.
Yeah, hopefully he can ice it up. Be ready
Yeah.
to go fourth
Yep,
quarter.
he's on his feet now. Is that number 2?
It looks
I
like
think it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ethan Tremblay who went
Yeah.
down.
He's walking now, though.
Yeah,
He
he's
looks good.
walking. Probably just rolled an ankle, twisted it.
Yeah.
the winner of the first season pass
All right, let's see some good defense
is
here.
Chris
That was a
Drill.
3rd and 3 that we needed to stop on.
Yeah, now
Just
it's
didn't
first
quite
and
get
10. It looks like on the 3-yard line.
And I will give you
So.
your pass.
42 to
Maybe
42
10
nothing.
yard line.
Got the backup quarterback in now, number 7, the freshman, right?
Yeah.
Freshman quarterback for Swampscott out there. They're again in the
He's got a man in motion running to the left.
3 left, 1 right, 1 with him. Man, does any high school team ever run a big heavy offensive set
It looks
anymore?
like he's going to keep it.
He's going to keep it, and he's going to drive and drive. I don't know if he's going to make it in or not. No, it looks like he's going to get stopped.
Looks like he's going to get stopped right at the 1-yard line.
It's just a simple option play, and the kid made the right choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that kid's name?
Cameron
Cameron O'Brien.
O'Brien. I'm thinking Christian O'Brien from our team.
One.
We miss him too.
Yeah, he was a good runner last year.
I swear I didn't
Yep.
rig this, but Jen Smith won the second pass.
Yeah, we there was a lot of good seniors last year.
Yeah.
Council.
The team anymore, but that's the way it goes.
Oh, yeah. They graduate. They go on to play in college, hopefully. And
Yeah, Tommy Lapham playing baseball in college. So,
yeah,
you know,
going to Babson,
Yeah.
if I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
that's exactly right.
So
Good kid. I'm sure he misses football though, especially
Oh,
on,
yeah.
on a Friday night in the fall. That kid
Oh,
I
yeah.
know misses football. So
oh, yeah.
now on the 1-yard line, 2nd and goal.
They're
Takes
gonna-
a snap. He's going to
gonna
keep it
tip-
himself again.
And he breaks one
Breaks one
tackle.
That kid is a freshman. He wants to get in that end zone. You can feel it.
He
right?
does. He wants his touchdown. I'm sure he didn't get any playing time last game for Swampscott.
No.
So he probably wants to, this is probably his first game, freshman playing for a varsity team. Probably wants his first varsity touchdown.
Yeah.
And I can't blame him.
Good for him. So the quarter, is going to run out with 20 seconds left. I don't think we're going to see another snap before the end of this, and so they're going to move it down the other end of the field. And so the good part about that is when Triton scores their first touchdown here in the 4th quarter of this game, they're going to do it on the Triton end of the field where the fans can go wild, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's what we're looking forward to in the 4th quarter.
Oh, yeah.
First touchdown of the season, that end of the field,
Yeah.
stands. Fans can go crazy.
Hopefully the student section will be going wild.
That is the end
I'm
of
sure
the
they will.
quarter.
It's usually what happens.
They're still there, so
Oh,
good,
yeah.
good for them. It's still a beautiful night. Why not stay out here and watch a little more football?
Oh, yeah. Viking ship coming out to support the team.
All right, so they got to run all the way down the other end of the field, put this thing at the 1-yard line. How about a little stop and then a 99-yard drive?
Yeah,
and,
hopefully.
and make something happen. That would be fantastic.
That'd be awesome. That'd be like a miracle.
You know, it's funny, games we called the past, there were so many timeouts that it was so frustrating. There's been one timeout
Yeah.
called in this entire game so
And
far.
it was by Triton in the first quarter, I want to say.
Yeah, early on just because of what was going on in the game.
Yeah, it was something they didn't like or something, and they just called the timeout. Maybe get a different guy in there.
So
But-
Tremblay with his cleat off and really taking it easy on that ankle right now.
Yeah, and that's never a good thing, especially for junior. And he's a good player. He's a good running
Yeah,
back,
he's had a
good
decent
defensive
game.
back and stuff.
All right, here we go again. Number 7 was straight up the middle. Did he get in? He got in.
It looks like he got in.
Wasn't the quarterback. I'm
No,
not
it
sure.
was number 32. It was Jordan Cummings.
That kid a freshman as well?
Swampscott.
No, he's a sophomore.
Yeah, good for him.
So
All right, kid's getting some time out there on the field now.
he
so
is, and that's always a good thing you want to see, even if it's not our team. Get some playing time for the young guys.
Especially at this point in the game.
Yeah,
So,
it's not worth keeping your starter out there when you're this far ahead and have something bad happen. The chance of something bad happening and him getting injured.
Exactly. So it looks like the holder. Yeah, the holder for
Holder is the
starting quarterback.
Yeah. It looks like
up and in 49.
Yeah.
So here we go again. 8th time that Triton's going to get the ball on the kick, and the eighth time they're going to get a chance to drive the ball down, score a touchdown.
Yeah, let's hope that they can, and it's not like last week where they end up losing 55-0. Which that we don't want to see that. Don't want to see that.
I'd be surprised if we see that tonight. I think you could see the Swampscott team slow it down.
Yeah,
slow it down, go into the huddle. You could see them run the ball a lot more.
Yep.
When they get the ball back, I mean, I don't think Triton's going to have a 10-minute and 55-second drive. But when they get the ball back, I think they'll probably do the same thing.
Yep, they'll just pound it the whole way probably.
What's painful is this is only the second Triton possession of the second half.
Yeah.
With 5 seconds gone in the fourth quarter, so they just couldn't get the defense off the field.
No.
and the big blue of Swampscott scored twice on them.
Yeah, and the Swampscott crowd's going wild over there. That's all I hear. I hear the yelling.
Yeah.
Our student section is very quiet right now. I'm sure that won't happen when they
got to get down the field and score something.
Exactly.
That'll get everybody fired up.
Yeah. I'm sure that will get the team fired up and everything, give them some motivation, momentum.
So here's the kick, and it's low and it's a drive. It's Tamino again, and unfortunately it goes right by him, and it's going to be in the back of the end zone by the looks of it. And he's going to bring it out, though. Going to his right, not going anywhere.
It looks like he gets taken down around the 4-yard line.
So a 96-yard drive coming up. That's what we're going to see. Mr. Gundram, don't give me that look, man. I'm feeling it. I can see it. Brother, it's coming. 94-yard drive for a touchdown.
If they do that, I'll be happy. But, the way Swampscott's defense has been playing, I don't know. Swampscott's defense has been on point.
They've been good.
They've been good.
Yeah, no question. I mean, Triton hasn't helped itself with the turnovers.
No, hasn't.
And there's been a real struggle on the interior of the O-line.
Yes, the O-line has been collapsing a lot recently, and it's just they need to make sure they stick their ground and hold their ground.
I think if we can see, a little changes in the play calling, like they did on the last possession. They actually did okay, where they sort of changed it up a bit, but they need to do more of that now. Bring out something different, and I don't know. I mean, we don't know the Swampscott team well enough to know if this is a second defensive unit out there, but I'm guessing it is. I mean, I'm not sure why they wouldn't have their second team on defense out there. So this is a chance to make something happen for Triton.
And I'm looking over, and it doesn't look like Ethan Tremblay's doing so good. He's not out on the field. He's still with the shoe off and stuff. So I don't know who they got out there for running back now.
Where did they have just ran decent little run up the middle? To give him something. I'm not sure who that was.
Number 50 something? No.
Not really sure who carried that ball.
Yeah, I don't know. Might be the sophomore Josiah Siempa, because he was out there earlier in the two running back.
I think it's 24. Who's 24?
24.
Seth DeLong. And there's another handoff. Nope. No. This time he's keeping it. Quick toss out to the side. Good catch.
And that was 27 number. That was Cameron Parquette.
Nice catch by Parquette. I think that's actually going to be, if it's not a first down, it's close.
Yeah. It's very close, hopefully.
So just under 10 minutes to go. A couple of good plays by Triton. A little pass out into the flat and a little run up the middle.
Yep.
And they're in business with a 3rd and short. 3rd and 2. Let's get another first down here. Keep moving those chains. Keep looking good.
They're on the 13-yard line right now, so that was a gain of 3.
3 wide to the right. 2 and 2, sorry. And it's going to bring it up the middle again. And should be good for a first down.
They actually got Ty Schultz out there right now. Kyle O'Doy is not out there at quarterback. I just noticed that. Number 14, Ty Schultz, went in.
Is he the one? He's the one that made that last pass then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. He's a sophomore. That must have been why he was warming up on the sideline.
Right. Well, I guess, there's something to be said. If you're playing against the Swampscott second defense.
Yeah.
You might want to run your own stand. Here we go again. You're right. He's taking the snap, shotgun again.
He gives it up to Josiah Ciampa.
But you may want to just run your normal offensive set.
Yeah.
Because you got to see if it works. I mean, at this point, you're getting in some almost scrimmage time.
Run good
Yep.
for a Viking first down.
But on the other hand, you need to know if your offense can make adjustments. And we didn't see the starting offense make the right kind of adjustments that they needed to make.
Yeah, starting adjustments. It was starting offense. I mean, they had some good plays, but couldn't connect on a lot of them, unfortunately. So
I think we got a timeout. Yep, we got a timeout. Second of the game. Triton taking it again.
Triton's taking the timeout.
And Tremblay now with his foot wrapped up, hobbling around. And that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
he was having a good game.
He was. He made some good tackles on defense. He did have some fumbles during playing running back, but on defense he was pretty good. You never want to see that from a player, especially on the second game with such a long season to go.
Nope. Another run up the middle. That's the third.
And he breaks free.
Good little run. That's a third of the fourth run up the middle on just this drive alone. So.
And that was number 24.
Yeah.
That was Seth DeLong.
Seth DeLong looking good.
Yeah.
This Triton offense making something happen here. I told you it was going to be a 94-yard. Yeah, the fourth inside run.
Yeah.
Just of this possession, and
yep.
94-yard drive for a touchdown. Here we go. Here we go. Another good snap, another good run up the middle.
And he
really breaks that free.
That's another first down right there.
He's carrying people with him. That kid looks good.
That's Seth DeLong. And now they had him on the kickoff unit too. He was one of the receivers on the kickoff unit.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Him and Jack Tamino out in the backfield, ready to receive the kick when we get kickoffs.
Good snap, right up the middle again.
That looks good for a little gain.
A little bit of a gain.
3 or 4.
Triton offense looked a little confused on that one.
Yeah.
Something wasn't quite right in that play. We had a receiver coming over to his left and shouldn't have been there. So
yeah,
not sure what was happening.
That was Josiah Ciampa. So.
Got a great big bug on the screen.
Yeah. I'm like, all right.
And there's the snap, and he's going to go right up the middle again. Gain a cup. Nope.
Oh.
Tried to bust it around. Yeah, good for no gain on that, unfortunately.
Yeah, maybe even a loss of 1, it looks like, maybe.
So we got DeLong back in the game, 25. Who's 25?
Josiah Ciampa.
Josiah Ciampa coming out. Those are some good big backs. I like seeing that.
Yes, and for a sophomore to be playing on varsity, that means he's either good or he's very good.
And he looks tired.
Yeah.
He looks winded after getting hit a couple times in there. I think he tried to bounce one outside after he initially got hit.
Yep.
That'll take a lot out of you.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the snap. Another good snap. He's looking for. He's going to keep it himself, but he's in a lot of trouble, and he's going to get. He's going to go down. That's a big loss.
There looked like confusion there, where he was waiting for the running back to run up, and he never did. And it just lost time, and pocket collapsed.
Lost time and an awful lot of yardage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fourth now. Is it fourth? Yeah, it's gonna be fourth and really, really long.
Yeah. So I'm sure Triton's gonna punt it here, which you hate to see when they were having such a good.
Go for it. Why would you not go for it? You're down 49-0.
Looks like it's fourth.
Timeout, Triton.
Yeah, it looks like it's 4th and 15.
4th and 15. Go for it. It's 5 minutes and 42 left in the game that you're down 49-0.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I mean, if you have trust in your quarterback, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, why not? If you get 15 in the first down, great. If you don't, you turn the ball back over. It's 5 minutes and 42 left in a 49-0 game. Nothing really lost on that.
Yeah.
So, and it looks like they are going to go for it. I like it. It's the right play. The hard thing is you don't want to try and throw this. Well, I mean, you do want to. You have to throw.
You want to throw it, but you don't want to throw it into good coverage. You don't want to have they might even run it with Seth DeLong.
Yeah.
He's had some good runs so far.
They are going to throw a little bit of protection, but not enough. Looks like a little middle screen.
And the
middle screen's going to get him about 6 yards, and not enough for
first. Not even enough to get him back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's unfortunate. It's going to be a turnover on downs. So the second possession of the second half, unfortunately, gets them about a total of 40 yards on the net, but 40 is not 94.
No.
So we're going to have to get a stop before we can get the first score of the season here.
Yeah.
And make this Triton fan base that has dwindled a little bit, but I'll give them credit for staying out there a little bit. They had 3 first downs on that possession, which is pretty. I mean,
that was pretty good compared to what they've been doing the second half. I mean, coming out and getting
crazy.
that.
It's crazy. Like pounding the table. Come on. You just got to break through it just a little bit more. A little bit more. And you can feel it. They're on the edge. I mean, next week in Ipswich, they could really break out because it does.
They're trying. They're trying. They feel the momentum building up. They just got to break through.
Yep. See, here we go now. Swampscott, I'm sure, has got their backup in again.
No, they got number 16 back in, it looks like. Looks like they got their start. Yep, 16's back in, and they hand it off to the right.
On the end, number 2.
Nice stiff arm.
Number 2 is still moving. Number 2 is still moving. Number 2 might make it in.
And he's in for the end zone.
He is.
Number 2, Xavier Boschkan. He was a wide receiver. He's a wide receiver, and he's running as a running back.
Freshman. That's not his first carry of the night. I feel like we've seen him.
I feel like we've seen him run that, but I don't think he's gotten that big of a yard. Oh, is there a flag out?
Flag on the play. Bring it back.
That might have been where he stiffed arm illegal. I don't know if they do that.
Could have been a hold as well.
Yeah.
Usually you see a play like that, and it's a hold.
Yeah, it looks like it's on the offense.
Yeah, it was
holding.
Yeah.
Holding on Swampscott.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. And when you have the replay, a lot of times in the pros, you get to see that replay, and you can see the reason that the guy just broke that big play
is because of the hold,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you don't know that in this game, but whatever.
Yeah.
Backs it back up, so it's good for us. So.
It's good for us. That means we don't lose like we did last week so far.
Yep.
And we got 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Just under 4 minutes now.
I'm surprised they still got their starter out there at quarterback. I don't get that. I mean, I guess he's getting rid of the ball. He's not under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
He's just he is now though.
Yeah, and he just fumbled the ball. Lost
that's
some
number
yards
10.
there.
That's not 16. It's 10.
Pierce Friedman. He's a wide receiver though.
And he's a freshman.
Yeah, he's playing quarterback.
Not for too many more snaps if he keeps fumbling the ball. And look at that, he's coming out.
Yep, off the field he goes.
Yep. That's what's going to happen.
Unless he's just going. No, it looks like he's just going to talk to the coach to find out what play to call. And that's what's happening. He's coming back on the field to call the play.
Good for that kid. So he's 14 years old. He's out there on the varsity team playing on a nice Friday night football under the lights.
Yeah.
Good for that kid.
That's always a dream for kids, especially if they play in Pop Warner. Their goal is to make it to varsity and play under those Friday night lights.
He's going to take the snap here in the shotgun. Good snap. Going to hand it off right away. Straight up the middle.
And he gets taken down. 77 made the original contact. Zach Johnson made the original contact.
Zach Johnson slows him down, and the rest of the teammates jump in on him. So
yeah, I couldn't really see the next numbers. But
all right, Triton, hold him up. 3 minutes and 30 left. Let's at least get that ball back one more time.
Yeah.
And then air it out. Throw the ball down the field.
Yeah. I mean,
just take 4 Hail Mary shots.
I mean, I was watching Ty Schultz warm up, and he was throwing from like the 40 to the other 40.
Yeah.
He can air it out.
Just unleash it. Why not? What do you got to lose at this point?
Exactly.
So Swampscott smartly running the clock all the way down as long as they can.
Yeah.
And now with about 3 minutes left, 3:09, it'll be under the 3-minute mark before he finally takes the snap.
Yep.
In the gun again. 2 and 2 with one behind him.
He takes the snap.
And he
almost
bobbles it again, but he ends up going up the middle with it.
And he's getting some pretty good yardage.
Just a little run, and
he got the first down, but 54 was there to make the stop.
No, I don't think he got the first down because they were.
No.
No, it's so hard to see.
Yeah.
So the one we're looking at is actually the original down marker.
Yeah.
He had a ways to go on that. Remember there was the fumble back there. So.
Well, Kyle Noonan made the stop. Made it so he got the stop on him. Number 54, Kyle Noonan.
So 4th and 8, 2 minutes left, 2.5 rather.
Yeah. And I think they're just going to try to go for it, get the first down, and then
I don't know if they should have time to get the snap off before the 2-minute warning, but they may just let it run all the way down.
Yeah. They might just let it run down.
Hard to see, yeah.
Stop the clock, and then from there, go from there.
Yeah, I think that might have been what he just told the ref, because it is going to hit that 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
oh, no, they let him play.
Maybe there's no 2-minute warning.
Yeah, I don't think there is, but he gets the high snap, hands it off.
Decent stop.
Yeah.
Good turnover on downs. Here we go, Triton. A minute 50.
Minute
48.
and
Clock
running.
really does need to stop. All right, so we lost about 6 seconds there.
Yeah.
On the clock not stopping when it should have, but that's all right.
So a minute 45 about
Swampscott
left.
turns it over on downs, first
With-
down,
This
right
is roughly where Triton turned the ball over.
Yep, 40-yard line. Triton's
so-
going 40-yard line right now.
Let's get those 60 yards right here. Let's go for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Minute 44.
Air it out, like
so we
you
got
said.
our freshman quarterback, 2 and 2, one behind him. He's going to hand the ball off the middle again.
And that's a nice little run.
Decent little run. Either call a timeout or jump up and go.
That's about. He's telling them to go, it looks like.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts left, but minute 30 left.
No, they got 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, you're right, 2
State
timeouts
They
left.
used to.
Here we go again.
Looks like
He's going to keep it
gonna
this
keep
time.
it.
Coming to his left. Get out of
Makes a
bounds,
little-
get out of bounds, get out of bounds. Good. Nice
That's
job
a nice
getting out of
little
bounds.
juke move to get out of bounds by Ty Schultz, who's a sophomore right now.
There's a first down, so it's the 5th first down of this half for them.
Yeah.
They're actually putting some offense together. And I recognize, man, I understand this is against the Triton, or I'm sorry, the Swampscott B defense, but still,
Yeah.
they're putting it together. You know, we're not seeing
Yep.
any flags going out there. They're
Nice
running the ball
handoff,
well.
Nice run right up the middle. He's
Solid
still
run.
going.
He's still moving.
Seth DeLong.
Kid's-
He's moving. He's making plays for him.
He's having a game. Here we go, Triton. Come on, you still got a crowd here. You
And
can
it
go
looks-
score a touchdown.
Looks like Triton just used one of their 2 timeouts left. So they got one remaining.
No, it's still rolling. They haven't taken any. Nope. What's it called now? Now a timeout. Nope, timeout Swampscott that time.
Timeout Swampscott.
Yeah. It's a lot of. They get a lot of
Timeout
timeouts in
Swampscott.
football.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the scoreboard, and where it's supposed to say timeout, we had 2, and now it said, am I looking at the down? I might be looking at the down. You know,
It's a tricky business, man.
when you can't see the words on the scoreboard, you know it's foggy.
You can barely see the scoreboard. So.
Exactly.
All right. So here we go. There's the snap. Oh,
And
and he's looking for somebody. Nobody's there.
Yeah. Luckily, he
He's going to run it out of bounds. Yep.
He gets a good little gain. Unfortunately, he did open up to the wrong side on that running play. There's 56.8 seconds left
Right.
in the game.
Not much time. By the way, we got to say thank you to Ben, our producer tonight, and we got Dylan and Tim on the cameras doing the high cameras up there, and we got Alexia wandering around on the field with the camera. So great work by them tonight. I wish we'd had something better than 49-0, but
Yeah, especially on our first home opener.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that stinks. But
a good crew.
Swampscott's a big team, good team. So
And
we
here
still
we
got
go.
time to get points, though.
It's a snap. It's going to give that ball up again up the middle.
Seth DeLong,
DeLong runs a kid over. Now they got to call
he's
timeout.
trying.
48 seconds left.
No, they're telling him
46,
to go.
45.
They're
Not
trying to
enough
get in the
time.
hurry. Unless they're going to spike it. No, they're going to get it.
First down. Here we go
they're
again.
going
That looked
for
like
it.
a quick early
And
snap,
it's
but
a
he
little
got it.
pass. And he gets
that.
bulldozed pretty much. He just gets taken down. And that's
Time is running. 25 seconds, 24. I'm not sure why you're not calling
Yeah, I
timeouts
don't-
here. You got him. You got to use him. Not sure what's going on and why they haven't got a timeout yet.
I think, I don't
And
know.
there's a snap. It's going to go up the middle.
And he just
You're going
gets,
to get nothing.
yeah, and I think
And now
that
they
will
must have
do
got to
it.
call a timeout with 9 seconds, 8 seconds. You want to throw the ball in the end zone? Call timeout?
I don't think so.
They got no time left. I don't know if they ran out of timeouts or
No,
what.
I think they might have ran out. Yeah,
There's the
and
snap.
that's game. Oh,
Oh, he's still got the ball. He's
He's
rolling.
going.
Rolling. Come on, kid.
keep going, Ty. Keep
He
going.
might get there. He might get
He's
there.
going.
Oh,
Oh, and he just comes up shy.
Oh.
And that, unfortunately, is game where we lost 49-0.
All the way down to the 2-yard line.
I thought he had it right there.
That
I
looked
really
like he
did.
was going in. I don't think Swampscott thought he was actually going to get the snap off.
No, I
And
don't-
That was a
Haven't
big part of
noticed,
it.
it's a little foggy on
I
there.
don't think Swampscott realized he was gonna run it. I
Yeah.
think they had.
I
it
think
on
they
the
were
pass.
they were just all done.
I think Swampscott was like, they're not gonna get the snap off. Give up.
Well, 49-0. Not how we wanted to start the season at all,
No.
with two big back-to-back losses. But
Yeah.
this was fun. We got to go. We're going to go down on the field, hopefully, just in a bit, and have a chat with the athletic director.
Okay.
Have a word with him. We'll go down and do that in a second.
Yeah.
But
not-
overall, great
not-
job, by the way.
Thank you.
Excellent
You too.
job. First night doing this. It's a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
fun. And
Not what you want to see though on your second game. Two shutouts within 2 weeks. That's
No.
not what we want.
no.
Hopefully they'll make a turnaround in the next game against Ipswich
They got Ipswich.
and go up from there.
They got Ipswich. They got Newburyport coming up in a little bit. Got another home game.
Yeah.
Pretty
North
soon.
Reading,
We're
I
calling
think,
that
is
one.
after
Yep.
Ipswich.
I think it's North Reading after that. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So we should have some good football coming the rest of this season, and of course there's always Thanksgiving. So.
Yeah.
But for now, we'll
Check one.
We'll take
Check
a break,
1,
and
2.
we're going to go use that mic that's getting checked, and we're going to go talk to the athletic director about the rest of Triton Sports. So we'll be back in just a sec.
All right. So, what do you think the positives of this football game was, even though we did end up losing 49-0? What do you think the positives were?
You know, I think you got to take a look at it from the whole perspective. I think the team fought really hard. There was a lot of team unity. They were running the plays a little better this week. You know, and that's the thing. You want to see improvement week to week, especially on the offensive plays and the defensive sets. And you have to also remember, we're playing up the divisions against some much bigger schools. So it's a good chance for us to, get that challenge in before we get into our league schedule. But one of the biggest changes that I saw tonight was we were running our plays a little bit better. There was a little bit more confidence and comfortability by everybody. So they were trying to do some things better this week, individually and as a team, than they did last week.
Also, what other sports are you have had a good season so far, in your opinion?
Hey, in my opinion, I think they all look great right now. You can look at our cross-country teams; they're both undefeated. You can say that Triton has knocked off a team that didn't lose for 16 years in the league, in Manchester, Essex, which is fantastic. I watched today versus Linfield. The boys came in. You get scores for the top 8, first, second, third, fourth, fifth with Triton. And on the girls' side, first, second, third, fourth, and eighth with Triton. Okay, so I think that's a great start. I think your field hockey team is off to 2-1 start. Girls soccer, what a bounce back year. They're going 2-1. You're seeing some great things outside of records. You're seeing some great things sportsmanship-wise on both the JV and the varsity. Things that you really can hang your hat on as a program. The boys varsity team, they just tied Georgetown the other night, which was a great tie for them, and it shows that they're really putting the work in. Your golf team is 3-1. So I think that there's a lot of good things going out there. And, if I missed anybody, you look at the volleyball team. What a difference the year makes. We're not losing sets by 15 or 16. They lost to Ipswich by 5 and 4 and 5, and that's a state tournament team. So now we're starting to compete with everybody, and you can start to see that energy building and understand it's not about just this year. Okay, and we always say it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So they're looking at their whole career, and they can see that we're going to build off of it.
Were there any plays tonight where you found were better than last week?
There was a lot of plays better, and it doesn't have to be for positive yardage or getting them for negative yardage. You saw some better coverage in the secondary. You saw us closing the gaps on their big backs. A couple of times their running backs started to get around the corner. Their end started to seal our defensive end, and our linebacker got in there to stop the run.
Yep.
Put a little gap in it. So I thought I saw some better aggressiveness on defense, and offensively, Kyle O'Doy looked much more comfortable in the pocket. Yeah. He was, you could have come out after that first play, and we could have shut it down, and they didn't. Yep. They came out, and they marched right down the field, and unfortunately, it stalled. But we got a lot of positive offense.
I'll pass it over to you.
Sure. You mentioned the cross-country team, and so both teams have just gotten bigger and better in the last couple of years. What do you think has made the huge difference and that's taken that program to another level? And they are at another level now.
I think when we look at it, Coach Colbert as well as all of our other coaches, do a lot of work in the off season with the youth programs. We run clinics, we run middle school sports. How about our middle school cross country team was one of our initials that we saw big numbers coming up from. Our freshman class started as 7th graders 3 years ago. That was the second and third year of our program. So now you're starting to see the sophomores and juniors that are taking that big step. They've been running now competitively since 7th grade when some other schools don't do that. And our coaches take it very serious. It's 4 days a week of practice. We have outstanding coaches at the middle school level. But when you really break it down to it, Coach Colbert and his staff runs a great summer program. They do a lot of nice things during the winter. We started that middle school running club, which is outstanding. You've got kids running in the winter when they didn't have it. And we see a lot of our coaches are doing it. But Coach Colbert is starting to see that kick right now, and you could see that coming, and it's because of the hard work of not only him, but the student athletes have to put in that work too. The high school kids give back to the youth programs, so that's a big piece for us.
So you mentioned the youth programs a couple times. I know the other night, Triton Soccer, which is the boys soccer, not having a great start to the season, but they did have the youth soccer program out here. Is that something you're encouraging with all the different programs?
Yeah, I'm strongly encouraging that we reach out to our youth programs. We started the Triton Athletic Advisory Committee, which has a lot of the youth directors on it with some high school coaches. We need to become one. You know, it's the foundation building blocks of any excellent high school, and we're starting to do a better job at that. We're starting to do more. Coach Mitchell is fantastic. He came in, he's a history teacher at Masco. He knew how to communicate with students. He had a plan and a vision, and instead of, sometimes you wait until the end of the year to do youth nights. When you wait to the end of the year for a fall, you get a rainy, cold night and 30 degrees where nobody wants to be. So we moved it up. And that was, you know, Coach said, let's move it up. Let's try to get some more kids. And we realized it's not about the record now. It goes into, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And the marathon isn't the end of the season. The marathon is the end of the careers for a lot of these kids, which is 3 years away.
Right. Excellent. So we got Ipswich next week. We'll be away for that one. And then a couple games coming up at home before the season ends. And then Thanksgiving, of course, is back at Pentucket again, right?
Yeah, as of right now, Thanksgiving is back at Pentucket. I know they're working on some issues over there, but Coach Thornton, Dan Thornton, their AD, does a great job. I know they're trying to work to make sure they can have it there. And we want to respect that fact, because when we had our issues with the stands, they were outstanding. They didn't push for it. They didn't say, they actually tried to come up with ideas to try to help us. So we want to embrace that. And next week you look at Ipswich, we get into league schedule, which we'll get into schools that we're more familiar with, more our size. I think in competitive, we look tonight, Ipswich and Newburyport were tied late in the game. So I think that bodes well for us. We just got to keep our heads up. Coaching staff is new. That adds to it. And I think that the coaching staff is now getting comfortable with their players. And I think it's going to be a good finish to the year. Again, you don't measure it on wins and losses. You measure it on, okay, how are we progressing for the future?
And it's a young team. We've been talking about the whole night, the whole game, how young this team is, starting with the starting quarterback. So,
and football is a tough one to be young at. Yeah. You know, because that is small. You know, because that's what you see when you see the juniors and seniors from the last two teams. You know, they kind of make me look like a dwarf out there. They're 6'5", 6'6", about 250, and our kids are fighting. We're still getting push off the lines, and they're doing the best that they can.
Yeah, and they are playing well. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good. Thank you for having this game. Thank you for the interview.
You know, and I think it's one thing I will say is this is a night that I think a lot of people, student-athlete-wise, will remember. You know, we finished the field hockey game at 10 minutes of 5. It was sunny, and you could see straight across the marsh. But you could see that fog rolling in, and by the end of the first quarter, you have what we have behind you, which is everybody's going to remember that game we played in the fog, and part of high school athletics out of those memories.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks so much. Really appreciate it, and we'll definitely talk to you after the next home game.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.